Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Wong is Right with Mike on Movies Podcast.
Yo.
Today, we're going to be talking about the 2021 film The Green Knight. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. So we are talking about The Green Knight. It was released in 2021, and it's directed by David Lowery, who did Peter Pan and Wendy. Did not care for that movie, by the way. That's the one with that's the Disney Plus one, the one with Jude Law.
Oh, right.
So he directed. I think that's his most recent movie. So,
I was gonna be like, wow, but I'm like, yeah, me too.
yeah. Peter Pan and Wendy. He directed that. He directed A Ghost Story, which is a good movie but very different, and Pete's Dragon. And it's written by David Lowery, and also it's based on the poem, like a 14th century poem, but
By
it's
an unknown author.
by an unknown author. Like, they don't know who wrote it, but it's about the knight, one of the Arthur's knights, Sir Gawain. But they always say the unnamed poet, pretty much, right? They just don't know who it is. So, but it's adapted from was it a series of poems by him, or just one?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think J.R.R. Tolkien had his own interpretation.
Right.
So I'm not sure if they're pulling from just the poem or from his book or a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert.
Well, they didn't
Arthurian.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I love Arthurian lore. Like, I've watched a lot of the knight movies and stuff like that, but I won't call myself an expert. But I do know certain aspects of it. But if we're going through this movie and you guys see that we're not saying the factual things about Arthurian lore, let us
come
know.
at us.
Yeah,
Come at us.
Come at
Welcome
us.
it.
Yeah, we're just going on based on what we know about the lore of King Arthur and his knights. And this is another take on one of the knights, which is Sir Gawain. I think they call it Garwin, even though it's Gawain, like
Gawain.
Gawain. Some of the people in the movie call it Garwin because it's more, that's the Irish or the Gaelic.
Actually,
Are you saying it?
the director said they kept it in like that because just based off dialect, based off whimsy, and how they wanted to say the name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I hear people, I'm like, is it Garwin or is it Gawain? Like, it's
I hear Garwin, Gowin, or
Gawain, yeah. But yeah, so it's adapted from that poem, and this is a art house film. So if you're expecting this movie, even though it's called The Green Knight, if you're expecting it to be like The Princess Bride or King Arthur or Excalibur or something where it's like chivalry and fight scenes and dragons and, sword fights and stuff, don't watch it. But if you are into a character piece and a good story, like a good storyline, and it builds to a great climax, and it's just a really great, with great actors, great like cinematography and beautiful, like just beautiful set pieces, and it's just great. Like, the character development's great of the Dev Patel, who stars in it. By the way, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but yes. But if you're into those kinds of movies where it's like a slow burn, it has a great underlying themes. Like, this movie is steeped in metaphors, symbolism, history. Like, if you're a fan of Arthurian lore, you'll probably like it though. But if don't kid yourself, this is not an action fantasy kind of movie at all. So
no,
just a fair warning, just letting you all know. But it is a good movie. So, but where could they watch this movie?
You can see it on Amazon Prime, Crave TV, Apple TV, or Google Play Movies, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, costs may vary depending on your mileage, where you are in the world.
Yeah, exactly. But it stars, like I was saying earlier, it does star Dev Patel. If you know him, he starred and directed Monkey Man. That's his most recent movie. Great movie. It's like John Wick. It's like a John Wick movie. It's great. Good action. And that's I think it's his directorial debut. I'm not sure.
Haven't seen it yet.
But
it looks good.
Yeah, it's good. And he got famous from Slumdog Millionaire. He's the
great
actor
movie.
in Slumdog Millionaire. Great movie. And he also was in The Lion, which he got Oscar nominated for Best Actor.
Why doesn't this man have an Oscar?
Well, he will.
Deserve it.
He will. Don't worry. He's still young.
That's true.
And he plays Gawain. He plays the main character. And I don't say Sir Gawain. because in this movie he's not a knight yet.
He's not a knight.
He's actually. I won't go into it. This movie also stars Alicia Vikander. She was an Oscar winner for The Danish Girl for Best Supporting Actress, and she's also Lara Croft in the new Tomb Raider movies. New Tomb Raider movie.
Oh, the single.
Yeah, the single. She hasn't done any. I heard they're making more. I just haven't seen anything about it. But and she's also in Ex Machina. She's the robot.
Oh, she's a robot.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't recognize her.
Yeah,
she's really good.
And she plays Essel in this, right?
Oh, the love interest. Yeah.
Yeah. And the lady in Essel.
I was tripping. I was like, are those the same two actors?
Yeah.
Or am I tripping?
It's the same too. Yeah, she plays them both, and then also co-stars Joel Edgerton, as we all know from The Gift or It Comes at Night.
Great movie.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, he also starred in King Arthur, the Clive Owen one, and he played Sir Gawain in that movie.
That's funny.
Yeah, but he plays the Lord in this. Like, that's the thing with this movie; they don't have names except for Gawain and Essel. Everybody else is either they're portrayed in the cast as who they are.
Yeah,
the King, the Queen, the Lord, the Green Knight.
Yep.
They're like the scavenger.
Well, the Green Knight's the Green Knight.
Yeah, there's the scavenger.
I don't think he has a name.
Yeah, the scavengers, and like he doesn't have a name, right? Only one. Yeah, but we'll get into that. But it also stars Sarita Choudhury. She was in the Jessica Jones Netflix series, the Fallout TV series.
Is that the mom?
Yeah, the mother, and she is also in the Hunger Games, the Mockingbird, Hunger Games movies, and then also stars Sean Harris, and we all know him. He plays King Arthur, the king, but you'll know him in the Mission Impossible franchise. He's like the main villain for Tom Cruise. He's always the one with the raspy voice. Yeah, and he's also in the Gold TV series. Yeah, so this movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes, so not that bad. I mean, in today's standards, 2 hours is not bad anymore. I remember back then 2 hours was long, because most movies were like 80 to 90 minutes.
I think this movie will depend if you like art house or not.
Yeah.
If you like character development pieces.
Yeah.
Growth, coming of age movies.
Mm-hmm. And movies with like open interpretation. There's no like straight and narrow, like this is what the movie means. This is like you see it how you want to see it. Right. Yeah. It's like, and that's the thing. I heard a comment from someone saying, like, this movie there is no gray area. You'll either like this movie or love it, or you're not gonna like it.
Which side are you on?
I'm on. I love it. It's a great movie, and this is my first time here. Now, before it was me recommending movies to Mike. I recommended Event Horizon to him, and I recommended Game Night, and you liked them. So he recommended Green Knight to me, and I'm like, I haven't seen it yet.
I recommend it when we were working together. It's like, yo, you should watch the Green Knight.
Yeah, and I had this movie on my watch list for years. I just never got around to watching it because there's always another movie that came out that I'm more interested in. I'm like, I'll watch it later. But I finally watched it, and I'm like, I should have watched this a lot sooner. I liked it. Very good. I just know that I have to be, and you have to be in the right mindset to watch this movie, because if I'm looking for something entertaining, I'm probably not going to watch this. Like something like fun.
Yeah.
Just
something
like
to keep you awake.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Background noise.
Yeah. This movie you have to pay attention to. This movie, there's a lot of, because like we said, there's so much going on. Subtle things going on that you have to pay attention to by the acting or by like the cinematography or something. You have to pay attention to it. You can't just check out.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, right? So, but you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. That's what they say.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
this is actually one of the movies I regret not seeing in theaters.
Okay.
I saw it a year later on Netflix, and I was like, man, I should have saw this in
that
theaters.
was during COVID, though. I don't know. It's because it came in 2021. I don't know. Was it in the theaters much?
I think it was in theaters.
Yeah. Okay.
If it was in theaters, I regret not being able to see it on the big screen.
That's fair.
Yeah, projector. Because man, this is absolutely beautiful movie.
It is, but they're like, that's why we say people like don't misinterpret this movie. That there is no battle scenes in this movie.
No.
There's no choreographed fights. Nothing. There's no like clanking of the swords.
There's literally probably one action piece, and it happens within the 10 minutes of the movie starts, and that's it. Yeah.
So this is a character study of Gawain. And it's about him finding his courage.
On the poem and what that poem and what that story portrays to the readers. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why I just wanted to put that out. We want to put this out there now, just so you're not thinking, oh yeah, this sounds like a fun, entertaining movie with popcorn with the kids.
Easily digestible.
Yeah, it's not. It's an art house film.
Yep.
Right? So,
You ever seen Drive?
yeah,
Everyone got disappointed about Drive.
we mentioned that. We mentioned that in the previous
Yeah.
podcast. Drive. Yeah, it's very misleading. Yeah, and same with Green Knight. You're just seeing the title and the poster. You're thinking it's about a knight, and usually when you think a knight, you're thinking action fantasy.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Chivalry.
Yeah, all that.
Protect my honor. Protect the princess. The kingdom.
Right, exactly. Save the princess. Save my.
Especially with the fantasy around King Arthur, right? You would expect.
Right. Oh yeah. Well, King Arthur's he's just a side character in this one.
Yeah.
He's not prominent, but it's King Arthur, right?
Round table, regardless. Yeah.
Yeah, because King Arthur is King Arthur.
Yeah. Just having
you know.
knight with a K in your title.
So, because when I heard about this movie, before Mike told me about it, I heard about this movie. And I was one of the ones that thought, when I heard about King Arthur's Knight, I'm like, this has to be like, it must be a fantasy action kind of movie. I thought it was. But then I started reading like reviews and stuff, and they're saying it's very different. It's whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool. That's a cool take on it. And because I didn't know it was about a poem. It was based on a poem until like I watched it. When I saw the credits roll, it's like based on the poem by unknown author or something like that, or based on the name of I forgot what the name of the poem is called.
Sir Gawain in the Green Knight.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Very self-explanatory there. That's right. It is called that. Okay, so, but yeah, I thought it was. So I thought it was going to be like that, but it's not. It's like, and then when I saw the movie, so you get those distribution companies that pop up. You got all those logos coming up of who distributed this movie, who helped make it. As soon as I saw A24, I'm like, oh, art house. It's art house because A24. Yeah, because you've heard of art house, right?
Yeah.
I mean A24, right?
Yeah. Earlier.
Yeah, because they all most of their filmography is independent art house movies. Like, let me just list them all for you right now. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, right? It's not for everybody.
That's an art house movie?
Well, not independent or in the art house. It's very out there. Yeah. It's not. That's just another movie where I'm thinking you either love that movie or you hate it. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Because I have friends that absolutely hate that movie. They can't stand it. They're like, well, how did this movie win Best Picture? How did this movie win Best Actress? This was the worst shit I've ever seen. And I'm like, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked the movie too.
It's good, but same thing. So A24 has done that one. They've done Uncut Gems.
I love that movie.
Right?
That movie is brutal.
Yeah, Love Lies Bleeding.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, and he did all the Ari Aster movies.
Oh, really?
So Hereditary, Midsummer, Beau is Afraid.
I know how you feel about Midsummer, but I like the first two you named.
Talk to Me, the horror movie.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and then Moonlight, Lady Bird, the Euphoria TV show with Zendaya.
I don't think I've seen those.
Yeah, but Sydney Sweeney. But Lady Bird and Moonlight, they're dramatic, great movies, the drama pieces, and not for everybody. Because Moonlight won Best Picture.
Wow.
Lady Bird got nominated for multiple Academy Awards. Like, basically, they make a lot of art house movies that get nominated for a lot of shit.
That's good.
I think their biggest budget movie they've done now is Civil War, the new one that just came out.
Civil War.
Just Civil War. It's called Civil War. It's got Jesse Plemons in it, Kirsten Dunst. All of them. It came out this year. But it's a high budget movie, so that's probably like their biggest like Hollywood movie, I think, out of all their list.
Good for them.
But this is just a fraction of what they've made. If you look at if you guys want to look at all A24's movies, you'll see either they're art house or independent. They're very obscure, different.
They're out there.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, okay. I think they did Lobster too, and the one how we keep talking about the lobster and killing the sacred deer. I'm pretty sure they did those too. I would not be surprised. I'll look it up later. But yeah, so as soon as I saw that logo, I'm like, okay, I'm in for a thinking movie. I gotta put my thinking hat on. I gotta pay attention.
I gotta
focus on this because A24, that's all you have to, because they're not like, I saw Love Lies Bleeding. We were just talking about that. Good movie. It's got Kristen Stewart in it and Ed Harris, but very different movie too. You think it's going one way and then completely different. You're like, what is going? But a great movie, great acting. It's usually about character pieces. They're usually character studies, all their movies. So this movie there is a story around it. Don't think there isn't. There is a story. It's not just like about a character that's it and whatever. No, there is a great storyline that goes through, but it's mainly about this character's struggle. So Mike, since you recommended this movie, what is this? What is Green Knight? What is the Green Knight about?
Putting me trial by fire, huh?
Yep.
So the Green Knight is let's go where it begins. Christmas Day, King Arthur and the Round Table are celebrating with Gawain. and a stranger appears, the Green Knight, adorned in all green, made of wood, nature, and asks for a challenge. And Gawain takes the challenge. However, it takes over a year, and in the next year, he's going to go off to complete his quest, to complete the challenge, and find himself while doing it.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And for me personally, when I watched this movie the first time, I saw Gawain. Like, Dev Patel does a great job. Like you said, he is an amazing actor. He's definitely he's gonna win an award someday soon. He's won other awards. It's not like it's just the Oscars. He's won BAFTAs and Screen Guild Actor Awards and stuff like that. So he's prominent, right? But he plays the biggest fucking pussy that I've ever seen in a movie. Like, my God.
Yeah, he plays a dickhead.
And he plays a dick, and you just want to slap the shit out of this guy, right? But that's the point. That's the point of his character, right?
You do well when you're kind of, aggravating the viewers.
Yeah. But he's like the protagonist. I'm like, how's he the protagonist? This guy's a piece of shit. But in a good way. I'm not saying this movie is bad. I'm just saying Dev Patel does such a good job with this character because this is his character. You're supposed to feel this way, but maybe people don't see him like that, but I saw him like that. He's just frustrating me because I'm just like, oh, God.
He's
this fucking guy.
Man-child is the best way to put it.
Yeah, he's man-child for sure. He acts tough. He talks tough.
He can do everything a man can do, but acts like a child.
Yeah. But when the chips are down, he's a pussy.
He's going to fold.
Yeah. So, yes. So, that's a good explanation because, it's hard to explain this storyline without spoiling it. Yeah, so this movie was filmed in Ireland, mostly, and it was filmed in the Cahir Castle and the country Wicklow, or County Wicklow, I think it's called, outside of Dublin. So did you see all those, amazing landscapes, right? You see, the hills and the castles and it's very, and David Lowery does set the mood. It's a very depressing area. Because it looks like this kingdom that King Arthur's in is rotting. Like, it doesn't look like it's flourishing.
Yeah,
it looks like it's dying.
It's not the King Arthur it's not King Arthur's kingdom of old. It's like struggle. It's withering.
Yeah, it's withering, and it's just like. But the way they set, look with the gray skies, the fog, all the lights and everything, the lighting and stuff, and it's very good. It sets the tone of the movie.
Do you remember that spiral building you see at the beginning?
Yes,
it's a real building. Did you
really?
Know? Yeah,
well, I thought
it's called the Incredible Farm.
The Incredible Farm.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Because I thought that was like a CGI building that they just put in there to make it more fantastical.
Real building.
Okay. Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was CG. I thought it was part of the cinematography. I'm like, that's a crazy looking building or windmill or whatever it is.
Yeah, because this is about Green Knight. I mean, this is about Arthurian lore, so there's some fantasy elements to it. I thought they just put that building there to make it like, it's a fantasy thing. Got to put some kind of cool looking thing in the background, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, men and women have built amazing things throughout our time, so
right,
and they still stand, so amazing. But another thing, so you love this movie since you recommended it to me for a long time. So why do you like this movie?
Oh, the cinematography. Here's the thing: when a movie is hard to digest because you have to focus, I think if the cinematography and the whole feel of the movie is just easy on the eyes, it makes digesting the content much easier. Right? It's kind of like looking at your food. If your food looks good, it smells good, it'll probably taste good. That's how I find this movie. And I didn't think I was going to like it. I did see a trailer about, like, the trailer pretty much spoiled. It doesn't spoil, but it tells you what the movies are going to be about. Character development, coming of age movie. So just watching the movie, I didn't think I was going to like it, but because it was so beautiful, it's all, well done. Cinematography's there. I was just so invested into it. I just needed to know what's going to happen. I needed to know, without spoiling anything, I needed to know how this challenge was going to be solved. And then you get, story bumps, bump, about Gawain, how he acts. Is he going to change? So that's why I love this movie. I was just 100% invested into it.
Okay. Cool.
What about you, Fred?
For me, I like the setup of it. I like the cinematography. Like, the technical aspect of this movie is really good. But I can see why casual viewers will fucking hate this movie. Like, straight up. I can already tell. No, I'm serious. Straight
No,
up.
I
There will
agree.
be people who be like, "Fuck this movie."
When you said
So-
there's no gray, you love or hate.
Yeah, because I will not recommend this to anyone unless they like art house or unless they like a movie buff like me that likes to watch, delve deeper into like, oh, what's the hidden meaning? If you're watching for entertainment, do not approach this movie in any way,
Right.
ever, because you're not gonna like it. Period. Sure. But I like it because, it's great. The tone of the movie that sets up the character very well of who he is, what he's trying to do. It's not, they don't do it in a like exposition dump. It's all just it's driven
That's
by
a
the
big
acting,
one.
and it's driven by their actions, and you can see the subtlety of what they do. You can already tell okay, this person's this kind of way, this person's this kind of way. Wow, this person's so, and then the detail of the costumes and there's things that you told me, I was like, I didn't even notice that, but then I had to look back at it, I'm like, that makes sense. That's actually really cool. Just the design of everything and his quest, him going on his quest, him encountering all these different things, and all it's like I was playing a video game. It's like fetch quests. You know what I mean? It's like fetch quests where it's like, oh, cool, here's his next test, here's what he's gonna do, what's he gonna do here, it's like, oh, that's cool. I was, like you said, I wouldn't say I was 100%. I remember I said I fucking hated this guy. I was like, I want to slap him. So I wasn't invested in him. I was just invested in please do something worthwhile, you dick. Do something.
I'm a sucker for coming of age movies.
I love it. But I just meant in the way where it's like I enjoyed his growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, as long as if they're setting up this way, it better lead to something prominent at the end. It better not just be a fucking
There
plateau.
better be a payoff.
Yeah, there better not be a plateau and it's just like, well, I just wasted 2 fucking hours for what? That? No, it actually builds and you just because it's either going to go up or it's going to go down by the end. You don't know, right? For his character. You're like, oh, he's either going to fuck it up or he's going to prevail. Like all movies. And they pay it off really great. And I like the tone, the pacing of it's really nice. Him getting tested every time. A different, well, we should mention it's based on the 5 virtues of knighthood.
Yeah.
Too. So it's
friendship,
generosity, courtesy, piety, and chastity.
Yeah.
Right. So, at first I was like, piety. What's that again? Oh yeah, it's a person that doesn't believe in God.
No, it's
piety is when you go to church.
Yeah,
you're church
showing
going. You're showing
religious-
showing your love to God, your
Yeah.
faith. So piety. So that's what this movie is. That's the main focus of this movie. It's the 5 virtues of the knighthood of King Arthur.
That's King Arthur's 5 virtues.
5 virtues. That's what it circles around.
I'm scared to talk about this because I know nothing about Arthurian lore, and people are come out. You're wrong.
Well, for those 5 virtues, you don't need to know Arthurian lore to know that, really, because you don't have to. I don't think you have to know those 5 virtues to enjoy the movie.
I'm not even going to talk about how to be actually knighted. It's a lot different. But
But this is the 5 virtues of knighthood for King Arthur and his knights. What they have to abide by to become a knight of the Round Table. Right? The Round Table, I think?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah. So, like we said it earlier before, we're not Arthurian lore experts, okay? I base it on what I've heard from other people.
And somewhat read.
Somewhat read back in school textbooks.
I know there's going to be someone listening here just
or
fuming.
Or other movies based on King Arthur. I know all about the Excalibur and
Should bring a guest in to talk about this. You come in, listen here, you cucksuckers.
Listen here, you morons. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. But we're talking about this movie in general. We're not talking about history, okay? Whoever has having a problem with this, we're just talking about the Green Knight, okay? We're not talking about...
If you have problems, complaints,
cool.
Tell it to Fred.
Wow, yeah. Or just put it in the comments. But we apologize in advance if we get any of these facts wrong. But it is about the 5 virtues of knighthood. Straight up. There's no arguing that in this movie.
No,
okay.
definitely.
And it's about the 5 that we just listed.
Yep.
Okay. But we're not going to say anything that will be in the spoiler reading. But that's what this movie is. That's what his quest is about.
Yep.
Right. And yeah, it's hard to explain this movie in the spoiler-free zone because everything you talk about.
I think a lot of movies are when we get into.
Well, in general, yeah. So, but that is why I like the movie. Great pacing, great character, great acting. cinematography, like everything works well. But I do understand why this movie's so divisive at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I enjoyed it, and good recommendation. I'm finally glad I saw it after like freaking 3 years. I'm like, geez, should have watched it a while ago. But no, it definitely it sticks with me still. I'll remember this movie. It's not like one of those movies like, yeah, one and done, I'm good. Like I'll watch it again because there's so much. I'm sure I missed so much other things because I only watched it one time.
Yeah, I watched it twice, and I feel like I still missed stuff.
Yeah, I like movies like these kinds of movies. That's why I like this. Another reason why I like The Green Knight is because even though it takes place in those kinds of like, I like movies where it's like King Arthur, Excalibur, where it's like the knight saving the day. Like the fantasy and the adventure and the the bravery. You see them like fight amongst each other, like they fight for each other and they brotherhood and all that stuff. I like those movies. That's why with Green Knight, it's a fresh breath of fresh air to see something different within that kind of fantasy world, that realm, right? It's very different. I mean,
because they're already legends in those. Yeah.
You still have your fantastical creatures in there. You still have like magic and stuff. Like it still has those elements peppered in there, but it's not what it's about.
Yeah, it's not the focal point.
No, it's not. But it's in there, so that he's still in a fictional world, right? Because I'm always like, this is why I was like, is King Arthur real? Was he a real dude or not? And I'm always like wondering, like, was he real? Because I always get confused. I'm like,
no, I think he's just
he's a literature. He might be based on someone. They might have they might have based him on someone from that time. But yeah, he's not real. He's the knight and the King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table are fictional characters.
I almost want to fact check.
No, I'm pretty sure they're there. So yeah, so it's good to see a different take on the knights. Like
it's grounded fantasy.
Yeah, this is grounded. And it's more. It's different. It just hits different, and it's a dramatic movie, and it's done very well. It's delivered well by Dev Patel. He's great, and Alicia Vikander, amazing. They're all this movie is filled with amazing actors. That's what drives the movie.
I almost miss all movies that bring out the dramatic side of a warrior. You don't really get to see that. Most times they bring warriors of legend. It was a good one, 47 Samurai or 47 Ronin.
My movie just sucked. So.
Oh yeah, but like,
I don't know. I don't know why you bring that movie up.
There's already well, it's based off a real story, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but like, saying. There's already such a good premise there, and then you had to bring in some random bullshit and random dragons and witches. Like you could have just focused on the drama there and made a really, really good story, a really, really good movie. Excuse me. Just focus what actually happened.
Is it based on a true story, 47 Ronin?
I think so.
Or is that like King Arthur, where it's not?
Oh, maybe. It's based off a story. Let's just go with that, not a real story.
Okay, because I'm not sure. I don't know anything about 47 Ronin.
I like the factor of when directors or a movie just shows a more dramatic side of warriors, aside from that kind of bestial nature, where it's like all about fighting, all about the kingdom, or about protecting the territory and its people.
You know why they do that, right?
Yeah, because it sells.
Exactly. So that is why they do it, because no one's going to watch the Green Knight's not going to it's not going to gross like $500 million at the box office, even if it wasn't COVID. That movie would be.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Well, it's not. It doesn't entertain people.
You gotta watch some better movie.
Wow. You are totally just going back on everything I said on the previous episode.
Absolute. No, just joking.
No, I'm just saying, like, no matter how good these movies are, like, they're never going to make... Unfortunately, it's never going to make
because it doesn't cater to...
it can. If it gets enough word of mouth, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very low percentage of these kinds of movies that make, like, a huge... That's why they don't cost much to make.
Right.
The budgets are smaller, right? Because they know this is more for, like, the actors to be, like... to test their acting chops so that they can make their big movie, and then they make their personal movie, their passion movie. Like, this is like, that's what actors do. They're like, okay, I'll make this big blockbuster piece of shit if you allow me to make this movie, which is the one I want to challenge myself. You know what I mean? It's always that. I think there's a movie that made fun of that. It's like, first you do your art house picture, first you do your art picture, and then you do your safe picture. Like, he's saying that you got to do both, right? So that's what I think these movies are for. Is like, it's for a niche of people. It's not for general audiences. But the budget for this movie is $15 million.
How much?
15 million.
1.5.
And then it grossed 18 million worldwide.
Oh, it's barely anything.
Yeah, so
That's a shame.
but marketing, they might not have a big marketing budget for this.
Yeah.
They might have been a low marketing budget, and they probably didn't advertise it much. And it was during COVID, so these types of movies are meant for you to explore, and it's meant for a niche amount of people. Art house crowd, the hipsters, the
The hipsters. Hey, you calling me a hipster?
no.
I'm so far from one.
No. I like it too. I'm a hipster. I'm just saying it's movie
Get
buffs.
my hemp
It's not the general audience will not.
slides.
Casual viewers will not watch this movie.
That's too bad.
Yeah,
I feel like some of this
it's a
stuff
great
should
movie.
be more popular.
It should be like these movies should have more presence. That's
Right.
what we're here for.
Come on, guys. We got to get that one art house movie to triple its production.
Oh, there have been like
Oh,
independent.
probably.
Well, Blair Witch Project was an independent movie. How much money that movie? That movie blew everything away.
The marketing to that was crazy.
Yeah,
though.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That movie was like, I don't remember. It's like it wasn't even $1 million for that budget. Like my God, worldwide. I'm like, I don't know exactly, but I just know it made way more money than it cost just because of the marketing.
Come on, guys. Come on, directors. We need an art house movie.
That's why I said there are movies that have.
Just go around and record with your cell phone.
This movie is different, but it's a good movie. You will enjoy it if you like those kinds of character studies, and if you want something new that you haven't seen before, something different. Green Knight is definitely one to check out, in my opinion, which is right
I agree.
all the time.
Hey, Wong is right. Excuse me.
People are just like, shut the fuck up, Fred. But yeah, so not much to say in the spoiler-free territory because you can't really say much about it because like we said everything we can, like the technical aspect of it, the lighting. Actually, that's the one thing that bothered me about this movie when I was watching it. I don't know if it was the screen. It's a fucking dark movie.
It's a dark movie, and I feel like the audio could have been a little bit louder for the dialogue.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
feel like
just
the dialogue was very quiet.
yeah, because I was watching it pitch black on my laptop, and I'm just like trying to see it. I'm like, is this? I'm looking at my contrast settings and stuff. I'm like, no, it's fine. I'm like, this is a movie. I'm like, why is it so freaking dark? I still watched it because they have that saying, you can forgive bad picture but not bad audio, right? You can never, like when you go to a theater, like I'll watch a dark movie and I'll sit through it and complain and be like, "Oh, this fucking sucks," but I'll suffer through it. And then if you have a movie that has no audio, that gets cut out, yeah, you're done. You're leaving. You're like, I'm out, right? You know what I mean? You can't hear it. You're like, fuck this shit.
That's true because the Johnny Depp movie, Any of the State, I can't remember.
Oh, Public Enemies.
There's one section near the end or close to the end where the audio just fucking shit the bed. I was like, I can't do this anymore. The audio sounds so bad.
Huh.
Yeah.
I only saw that movie once. I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
I just remember
huge audio difference.
Like Tom Hardy as Bane. You're like, what?
I almost feel like that with Mad Max, the one with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Because he had to double his stuff. They had to redub it. I was like, why does that sound weird? Why is this the thing he's saying doesn't match his mouth? So I can, I didn't even think about that. That's a good saying.
Well, yeah. Well, I learned that in when I went to film school. They say that's like remember that when you're making a movie or making anything, your picture can be bad. Like it's like it shouldn't be, but the audience will forgive bad picture, but they will never forgive bad audio. Because as soon as the audio cuts out, they're done. Yeah, you're done. You just like fuck this movie, right? But even though the picture was so dark, I still like, oh, it's still a good movie. Like I can still, even though I can't see anything, I can kind of use my brain to decipher what's going on. With bad audio, if you can't hear it, then you're like, my brain can't decipher anything. I can't read lips, like some people can. Very impressive, but I can't. And so that was the only nitpick I had with this was just the lighting on some parts. Like we said before, the cinematography is great. Like how they set up the shots, how it lingers, and it has small. It doesn't have a lot of editing cuts. It doesn't have a lot of cuts. It's always they just stay on the
let it marinate.
On the actor that's doing a monologue or something, or they stay on the landscape as he's riding his horse, and it's just following him. It doesn't cut.
Yeah,
right, which is good. It fits the tone. Yeah. It's not an action movie. Yeah, right. It's
not very many, if at all, quick cuts.
No. Yeah. So it fits the tone because when you do quick cuts like that, it's meant to be exciting. It's meant to showcase.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. So,
So
but this
glad that's
one,
in there.
in most dramas and stuff, you want to hold on the actor, let him or her deliver the monologue, and it just holds on them. It might do a little tight zoom, maybe a slow zoom on them, or a pullback, whatever. But that's that's like a dramatic thing. Like you don't want to cut like 10 times when the guy's doing like a sob monologue, crying and stuff. You cut like 5 different camera
Every
angles.
time a
like,
tear falls down his eye,
Yeah.
cut to the eye.
it's when you hold on them and then you just see the actor deliver the performance.
Yeah.
And you see them crying and you see it coming, like it's just so natural. You're just like, oh wow, it's more powerful for sure.
Yeah.
But that's
And a lot of the story is told visually here, so
yeah, it is. It's like we said, steeped in metaphor, steeped in symbolism, like with everything. Like it's not. Do not take this movie in a literal sense.
yeah,
It's
to your interpretation.
it's your into your interpretation and in, like all the subtle subtext in there. Oh my god, there's so much subtext in this movie.
There's a lot. There's
Yeah,
tons.
so that's why I mean it's not for everybody. Yeah, if you're gonna watch this movie, pay attention. You know, watch it with the open mind, as I always say. Watch it with an open mind and just enjoy it. This is like the Citizen Kane for him or some shit. I don't know.
I love this movie.
Yeah, he loves this movie, and he's just like, you gotta see it, you gotta see it. I'm like, oh, I'll see it, and I finally did, and then we're doing an episode on it. So, well, obviously, Mike, I know you'll recommend this movie.
Yep.
But I don't know, anything else you want to add before we hit to the spoiler-free territory? I want to say spoiler-free territory. We're in the spoiler-free territory. Fuck. Anything you want to add before we go to the spoiler territory?
No, for those who like a good movie, visually appealing, like a story, just give it a try. Come at me. Hit me in the comments if you didn't like it. Let me know if I'm up my ass. Let us know. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, welcome back to the spoiler section of The Green Knight.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yeah. And so this movie, now we can talk about it in more
Finally. I didn't know what to say.
detail. Yeah. So, like we said before, it is a character study of Gawain, the man who's supposed to be a knight.
Yeah.
He's in this movie. He wants to be a knight, right? But he does everything unknightly.
Unknightly.
Like I don't know if that's a word, but
Little
whatever.
peasant.
But I like because it opens up with the window, seeing like a horse, right? That's what opens up. No, opens up with Dev Patel.
Knocked out at the brothel.
When he's the guy at the voiceover, when he's talking about like, this is not the story about King Arthur.
Oh, right.
Right? He's saying like, there's a voiceover saying like, this is not about a knight who pulls sword from stone. You know, like Excalibur. This is not that tale. This is the tale of Gawain. And then you see him seated on a throne, and then the crown comes down on his head, and his head just lights on fire.
Right.
Boom. You're like, boom. Well, you're like, okay, there's some good foreshadowing right there. Mm-hmm. You know what's going to happen. Obviously, if it becomes king, he'll fuck it up.
Yep.
Right. So that it opens up with that. It just with the voiceover and him just saying like, this is not. It's a tale of a knight, but not that knight, which is King Arthur, because everyone talks about King Arthur. So this is about Gawain, right? Which is cool. That's why I liked about it, because that's a different take on a different knight.
Right.
You know, it'd be cool to see all of them.
New story.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see like a story on Lancelot or Galahad.
I didn't even know who Gawain was until this movie.
Right. And what is, I'm trying to remember King Arthur's wife's name. I think Guinevere.
Guinevere, yeah.
Yeah. So it opens up with that voiceover with the symbolism of obviously if he wears a crown, it lights on fire. It's like, okay, that's not a good sign. Yeah, that's not a good sign. If your head lights on fire as soon as you put a crown on, okay, but that's obviously not to be taken literal. That's all metaphor. But it's a great opening scene. It sets it up. Like, okay, so we get to know who Gawain is, kind of. And then I like the shot after that, because you see the opening scene. It's like a steady shot of the house in the distance. And you see it like slowly burning. Mm-hmm. And it just holds on it, and it slowly pulls back. And then you see the couple walking up to the horse. Yeah. And then you see the girl going on the horse, and then you see the guy pull the sword out and walks off screen like someone's after them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the credits of what their names were?
No.
It was Paris and Helen, that couple from Troy.
Oh.
like the fall of Troy, because the Troy fell because of that their unforbidden love, right? So that was her name. So I thought you would know this because you went on all those Reddit threads, or didn't you say that the director has some kind of thing that he does?
What thing?
The director, like, you can ask him.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure. Yeah, so there's it's 3 years old, but there was a AMA Ask Me Anything for the director, and a bunch of people asked. There are several movies, but a lot of people asked for The Green Knight. There's a bunch of little hidden tidbits and facts that he said yes to, no to, or it's up to your interpretation. So if you wanted to know more about The Green Knight, definitely check that out.
Okay, yeah.
Gave it a quick read. There's over 1,200 comments. I'm not going to read everything.
Yeah, right? But it's cool because when I said Paris and Helen, when I saw the credits, I'm like, okay, so there's a Troy reference there. It has to do something with the story of this movie then. And because it's that whole unforbidden love, or it's that whole, they brought their whole city to ruin because of what they did. So I'm thinking, is that like a parallel to what Garwin's going to do to his kingdom? That he'll
Probably.
if he becomes king or something, it'll bring the city to ruin.
Well, that last, I know we're jumping the gun, but that last hallucination he has, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it was very. So I want to go on that Ask Me Anything or somewhere. I want to see what that is because that really intrigued me. I didn't have time to look at it.
Hopefully someone asked. There's a lot of comments in that.
Yeah. There's a lot of what?
There's a lot of people asking.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Can you just search in that thing just to?
Yeah, but you would have to keep expanding for the full search to give you the first 100.
Maybe I'll just Google it then.
Yeah.
But no, because I just read in the credit because that scene kind of confused me because I'm like, what's the point of this scene? Because I thought that would be something. I thought that couple.
I didn't even make that connection. I thought it was just people running away from a corrupted knight.
Yeah, but that's why I was like, why is that scene there then?
Yeah.
Because it had that scene doesn't do anything else in the story.
Right.
It's just there. So I was kind of like, what is the connection to this? And I thought those couple will come back later, or something's happening to the city and Gawain's going to save them, something. But no, it's just there. But then when I saw the credits roll and it says, yeah, Paris and Helen, I'm like, what, Helen of Troy? I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But I thought maybe that's my interpretation of it was like, is it just this show? But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know because they don't say their names in the movie. So the only way you would know they were Helen and Paris is if you watch the credits, which I did, and then make a whole new theory about it.
Yeah, you connect the dots yourself.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I'm very intrigued about what that
I
is.
would assume that was a good connection. Very educated guess, just based off how the movie goes. When he gets the crown, and then the end of his last hallucination.
Yeah.
The castle's being stormed, the war, the castle being stormed. You can see the ceiling getting cracked. Mm-hmm. And, the final scene when he pulls the sash from the hallucination. Right. Yeah. So I'm assuming that's a very good educated guess.
Yeah. Well, I'll research it and maybe we'll bring it up as a callback to a next episode. I'll be like, I finally figured it out. But I know what I also liked about that is this movie, I forgot to mention it in the spoiler-free part, is the music. The score is really nice. I love the music.
Yeah.
And how it goes well with the tone of the film. And the opening scene still, when it pulls back, it's in the window. Because then that window's the brothel, I think. Mm-hmm. But you see this water dripping on the concrete. Mm-hmm. And then you hear it, but the drip of the water is going to the beat of the music. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, right at the beginning. So the water's just dripping on this concrete. But the way it's going, it's like the percussion for a song. So it goes with the beat. And I'm just like, well, that's very cool. That's a cool awesome. Sound design.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I mean, so far so good. I'm like, this is cool. A good opening scene, cool. Even though I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Because like I said, I didn't know that was Paris and Helen until...
I didn't know that until now.
Fact. Yeah, after the fact. So, but it's very cool that the sound
just adds
design.
A new layer.
Yeah, but yeah, watch that opening scene again and just listen to that water drop. It's pretty cool. I thought it was really good.
That's awesome.
But then it pulls into the brothel where Gawain wakes up on Christmas morning. Wow, this character on Christmas morning.
Piece of shit.
Wants to be a knight, yet he's Christmas morning, not even at church on Christmas Eve. Wakes up with his prostitute, who's played by Alicia Vikander, and her name's Essel. And yeah, it's just like, yeah, she wakes. He's drunk too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or hungover or something.
Hungover,
both. Drunk. Yeah, he's just.
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Yeah, and like if you're a knight, and this is what if you want to be a knight, this is not what you do.
Yeah.
In Arthurian knight. Is that what you call it? Arthurian? That's
Arthurian,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think I'm not pissing off any scholars or anything like that.
I hope not. Watch us get viral because of this. Look at these two idiots.
These two. Hey, we went viral though. It's like, oh, awesome. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you get to see that character, and he wakes up, and then he's like missed church last night, right? He missed church on Christmas Eve. He was supposed to go, right? But he went to the brothel instead.
It's the piety, right?
Yeah, so there's the piety.
His love interest was like, I'm going to mass.
Yes.
Has to come with, and he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he doesn't. He says he's not ready yet.
Yeah, that's the line.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
Yeah,
An important line.
Yeah, because he's saying in the context of I'm not ready to go to church.
Yeah.
But in the whole grand scheme of the movie, it just means he's not ready.
Not ready.
And it pays off at the end. And
even his mom calls him out when he gets home.
Yeah.
She's like, where have you been? And he lies to his mom.
Yeah, lies to his mom. Like, she already knows that he's drunk.
It's like, I can smell mass off you. You smell like booze.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And it's just like, so far, like, he's already failed the first virtue, which is piety.
And chastity.
Too. Yeah. Well, he fails that twice, chastity.
Yeah.
Later in the movie, too. But so you already know his character right now. You're just like, okay, he's kind of he's a brat, man-child, right? He's people only know him by name because he's related to the king, right? He's the king's nephew.
His mom's
sister, mom's half sister. And didn't you say he was played by? She portrays two characters.
Yeah,
like the director melded two characters into one.
It's confirmed that they melded. What's her name?
Morgan Le Fay. And
Morgause. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce her name. Morgause.
Yeah, but they're both half sisters of King Arthur,
and they're both witches.
Yeah,
which kind of explains the showing of the Green Knight there.
Yeah, because Morgan Le Fay is the more popular one in the lore, that I've known, because I didn't know about the other half sister until so we saw. I'm like, oh, they had another one, but Morgan Le Fay. Basically, it's she's a witch, and she wanted to usurp Arthur from the throne and put her own son, Mordred, on the throne. So she's a villain, right? But in this one, they combined it, and it's different, right? So it's very cool. Like I'm like, oh, because you don't know that Gawain's. I didn't realize. I'm like, okay, Gawain's mom seems kind of shady at first, because I'm like. She's casting spells and
this is
got the blindfold on and
the symbolism,
the chanting and all that. Yeah.
Of I didn't want to spoil this in the spoiler free, but there's a lot of atheism versus Christianity in this. A lot of symbolism, paganism.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into the whole summoning of the Green Knight, the celebration kind of has my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's what happened next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. After he goes home. Because they want to celebrate Christmas. Because it's Christmas. Because he has to go to the Christmas celebration
with the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, with the Knights of the Round Table.
The king and queen.
Yeah, but everyone there's a knight except for him.
Yeah.
But he's got this he's very headstrong, right? He's got that acting tough. Talks a lot of shit, but when it comes to actually doing things, he flakes out, or he's trying to cheat, or he just gets scared. Right.
Because one of my favorite parts in that moment is King Arthur's like, "What do you see in front of you?" He's like, "I see legends." And then King Arthur's like, "Now I don't know you. Let me know you. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me a story." And he's like,
"I have no stories.
I have no stories." I'm like, damn.
So that's deep. Yeah, that's a good indication of what he's done with his life, which is nothing.
The way he acts doesn't match what he's done.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can act like a dickhead if you.
Right. But the queen says you don't have any stories to tell yet. Yeah, you will. Like she's saying, even though because Gawain is kind of sad that he doesn't have any stories to tell, like the legends of the knights. But then the queen says, or Guinevere says, not yet. Like you will.
Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of foreshadowing. Yes, you're about to embark on this journey. It's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that is a cool line. There's a lot of good deep lines. Good subtext. Like they say the word, but you're like, ooh, that's pretty deep. Like because imagine you said that, like something
even the subtle like gestures these people do.
Yeah. Like even like the king, when he said like, I have no stories to tell. Like, imagine someone asked you that and you have nothing to tell. You're like, you're old, like in your 20s and 30s, you have like nothing exciting to talk about. It's like,
it's not even that. It's like,
that would suck.
It's more precious. The king. The king's like apologizing. He didn't get to hold you on his lap.
Yeah.
Doesn't really know you.
Right.
The only connection is that your mom is his sister and you are his nephew, but he didn't really take care of you. You didn't grow together. Yeah. And now he's asking you for something. Yeah. And because he's telling you you're going to become the next king because you're next in line. Yeah. Because
because he couldn't get
he doesn't have a descendant. Right?
Yeah, he doesn't have a son or a daughter or anything. Yeah,
the king couldn't have kids.
Yeah, and then it's cool because you see he's older. Arthur, this is like Arthur and his like end of his rule because he's getting old, he's getting sickly, frail, and you can see that his king, like we said earlier, like the kingdom is very, like it's deteriorating, just like him. Yeah, right? And it's up to the new king to bring it back up. Yeah, right, and you just see that it's very good. It's very good balance between the environment. Yeah, it's very good balance between the character, the king, and his environment that's going on. So it's like it's a nice subtle way of like, oh, okay, this kingdom's just it's deteriorating. It sucks.
Well, it's the ongoing. They call it the seasons of life and death. Yeah,
that's the cycle of life.
So it's winter. Everything's all decrepit. King Arthur's all old and frail,
dying.
And then the other symbolism there is cutting off the old world and into the new world of Christianity. Yeah.
So, and then this is when you cut back and forth between that party and his mom, because his mom says, "I'm not going to church. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling well." Yeah. And then you see her starting to like put a blindfold on her eyes, and then she's
pagan ritual.
Yeah, the pagan ritual, and there's other witches with her,
and they're inscribing the runes.
Yeah, the runes. Does she make the sash too?
Yeah. Fun fact, the sash actually has like 3 runes on them. I don't know what they mean.
Yeah, me neither. It's like magic. Obviously, it's got to be like anything with runes. If you play video games, runes have some magical properties. Yeah. But so she starts chanting, and then she writes this letter. Well, she's writing it, and the king's saying it at the same time, isn't he?
Yeah. So,
like
these are not confirmed theories. Okay.
Okay.
So the theory is that because the two are melded together, and you know how one wanted Mordred to become king. Yeah. That she's controlling the the king and queen. She with that blind clap, she's controlling them. So whatever she says, they're saying. Yeah. Or the other theory is that she's just kind of like peeking in.
Right? Oh, right, and just writing it down, the ceremony, like scribing it.
She's writing the letter, like peeking into the future. So she's writing the letter. They're like
she's right
rituals happening before the celebration.
Gotcha.
So the Green Knight gets there on time.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, those are some interesting deep theories because I'd be like, but the way I interpret it, I just looked like she was controlling the king.
Yeah.
Just
that's my first viewing. That's how I thought. But I'm like, there's no way they're gonna complete a ritual parallel, and then the Green Knight comes at that most opportune. Right. You don't have a story yet. Yeah. But how I like to take it, she's doing both. So she's controlling them and she's doing the ritual early. So she's speaking in the future, figuring out what he's saying, and doing the ritual at the same time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually explains a lot. But yeah, so she does this, and then she writes this letter to summon the Green Knight. Mm-hmm. So the Green Knight is, well, we can get into what he represents and stuff later, because Green Knight represents a lot of shit too. Yeah, like he's steeped in.
Everything.
Yeah, he's like, damn.
Green men, whatever.
Everything. Nature.
Power,
everything.
The life. New world life. Yeah.
You can't destroy him. You can't kill him because it's nature. He's nature against man. Nature always wins.
He's life and death itself.
Yeah. So he gets summoned by her.
You get the best entrance.
Yeah, the door opens. He walks in on a horse, right?
You want a fun fact about that?
What?
The horse they had for the Green Knight was in heat, so they couldn't control it to walk properly down that. So he's on like a horse carriage being pulled in.
Oh, okay. It just looks like he's on a horse.
I believe so. I don't remember exactly how the scene went, but
it was just him on a horse. Yeah, you couldn't see a carriage. He wasn't
like a horse shape, like a carriage shaped as a horse. So it
wasn't an actual horse. It was just
I don't know if it's either coming out or coming in, but the horse was in heat and they were having problems controlling it. It's so funny.
I didn't know that. Yeah, so comes in, and because he got summoned by Garwin's mom, she's just known as the mother. But everyone that knows this, like the legends of the stories and stuff, people will be like, that's Morgan Le Fay. Yeah. But the thing is, Morgan Le Fay was never the mother of Gawain. Yeah. So this is what I mean by different.
This is non-canon.
Yeah, because Gawain was always a knight of Arthur. He was Sir Gawain. He was
illustrated normally as his best friend.
Yeah, he was his best friend. It wasn't his nephew.
Yeah.
I don't think. So Morgan Le Fay summons the knight. He comes in, and then he offers a challenge with the letter.
Yeah. Get the cool scene with the queen.
Yeah. Yeah, because the queen gets possessed, right?
Yeah, takes the letter and gets possessed and then starts spitting out the letter.
Yeah, and what the letter is that he's offering a challenge to any brave knight in this room to strike a blow on him, and then he will return the same blow 1 year later.
Yeah.
It's a game, right? Yeah. He says it's a game, right? Doesn't the Green Knight say that?
I don't think he says a game. I think it's a challenge.
It's a challenge? Okay.
And then King Arthur's like, remember Gawain, it's just a game.
So Gawain, being the idiot that he is, he's like, because no one steps up for the challenge.
King Arthur's like, challenge, and he's like, I would leap off, my mind wants to leap off this table and challenge you, but my body is unwilling.
Yeah, it's unwilling because he's too old.
Yeah.
Right? And then Gawain's like, yeah, I got this, Mr. Egotistical.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then in the corner, I'll do it.
Yeah. Like, I'll do it. And he leaps up over the table, like thinking he's a badass. And he's like, but I need a sword.
Yeah. Like, why? You want me to fight him for you too?
Yeah. So he has no sword. And he challenges the Green Knight because he's just being cocky.
Oh, and he gets to hold Excalibur.
Yeah, and then there's Excalibur. Yeah, it's right. Obviously, it is Excalibur. You
cannot miss that symbolism. He holds it in his hand, looks at it, and then the bright light comes out over his face. You're like, that's Excalibur.
Well, and then even when the king handed it to him, he seemed kind of reluctant to let it go.
Yeah.
Like he's like, I don't want you to use this sword because it's Excalibur. It's the most powerful sword ever. But he gives it to him, and he uses it. And then he thinks he's about to have a big sword fight. Because I mean, everyone think, oh, there's a big sword fight coming. No. The Green Knight just kneels down, offers his head, and he's
opens his arms. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and then Gawain's just like, he's like, fight me, blah, 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 blah.
If you don't strike, I'll strike first.
Yeah.
And that's where he kneels
And then
down.
he's like, everyone witness this. Yeah. He's telling everyone, like, hey, I want to fight him, but he's giving his head up. And then he chops the Green Knight's head off. And then the king just gives this look of like, I don't know if it means of like disappointment or like it was a test that he failed, or if it was more like,
it looked weird. Like disappointment to me because he's like, remember Gawain, it's just a game.
Yeah.
And then like he didn't listen to the context of the challenge. Like, I'll return the blow, whatever the blow is, I'll return it back. Like he could have just like nicked him. Could have just nicked him. That's it. Yeah. And especially that he wasn't fighting back, right?
Yeah.
He could have still done the challenge and like,
it's a cowardly blow.
Yeah, just like poked him. Like you didn't have to hit him hard.
Yeah. And you just, because he's trying to be a knight. He's trying to
prove himself.
But it's like, how are you proving yourself when the guy just knelt down, offered his head, you cut it off? That's not proving yourself. That's like a fucking.
You just got baited.
Yeah, you got baited. You got fooled.
Yeah.
And then now, basically, he has a year before the Green Knight gets to return the favor by cutting off his fucking head.
Right.
And but then so he cuts the knight's head off, but then the knight gets back up.
Yeah.
But it's cool because the blood, you see, like, when he put the axe down, you see the moss stuff growing.
The pagan, you see the nature.
It's like growing over on the stone. Mm-hmm. And it's on a pentagram. You see that?
I saw that.
Because obviously, when you think of pentagram in today's age, it's Satan. Yeah. Like you're thinking of like dark forces and stuff. But back then, I read up on this. The pentagram is supposed to symbolize the 5 virtues of knights.
That's why
it's got the 5-pointed star.
If you notice their necklaces, they
all have the pentagram. Yeah. So it's a sign of virtue in this. It's a positive meaning. It's not Satan. So if you see those pentagrams, it's not because he's the devil. It's not symbolized. It's the virtue of the knights. And then you see the blood spilling. And all of a sudden, the knight just gets back up, picks up his head,
does a Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Starts laughing.
Yeah. He's like, I'll see you in a year. Bye, and he leaves.
While laughing.
Yeah, while laughing. And then if I was Gawain and that happened, I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Well, I guess I'm moving to the next town.
But here's the thing with Gawain, too. After he did that, and that's why I'm like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Then he starts reaping the benefits of being the hero.
Yeah, going to the bar, seeing more
getting
women.
Getting his painting picked, getting a portrait of him painted of him in the Captain Morgan stance, and it's just like, wow, you did nothing to earn this.
Right.
Like, you
Which
just,
comes up later. Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, so he got, so basically a year goes by really quick
Yeah.
for him. Because he's getting drunk at the bar.
Yeah,
and
I think it's like December, like mid-December.
yeah.
when
Well,
it
it was
cuts
Christmas
back.
Day when
No,
did
when
the
it
challenge.
cuts back after the
Yes.
year. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
mid-December.
Yeah, they're just showing the passage of time. And then there's that cool puppet show where you see him cutting off the Green Knight's head and all the kids are like, yay!
And then the season wheel.
Yeah, and the season wheel moving. And then
topic.
now it's like the Green Knight cuts off his head.
Yeah.
And all the kids are like, what?
And that little girl, she's like, huh?
Yeah, they're like, what? But that's what it means. It's like, yeah, it's good. It's a good foreshadowing. Like, oh yeah, you cut off my head, now I'm cutting off your head.
Yeah.
And of course, Godwin's scared of this.
Yeah, he's beating up men in the pub.
Yeah, because they're calling his mom a witch.
Yeah.
But she is.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's angry because he doesn't want to admit it. But I don't know. But so you're at this point because I'm thinking the mom is evil.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking, what's her plan? What's going on? Why is she doing this to her own son? This is brutal. I mean, I get it. He's an idiot, but what's her plan? Wouldn't she want? If I knew the Morgan Le Fay story, I'm like thinking, doesn't she want her son to be on the throne? If we're going by the classic
logic,
story,
yeah.
but no, it's something different. But at this point, I thought she was bad, right? But then later in the movie, I got different interpretation.
Yeah.
Right? But
you figure out why.
yeah. So he gets gears up for the journey. Now he's got.
Well, he talks to King Arthur one more time
Yes.
after beating up that guy in the pub, covered
right.
in mud.
Yeah.
He loses his clothes from that pub. He doesn't have that coat or the jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
King Arthur gives him that little talk.
Yeah.
You have to go on that journey.
Yep, that's right. He does go on the journey, and he gives him like a horse and everything.
Yeah.
And then the mom gives him the sash with the
sash.
runes on it, and that basically the sash is like a magical belt. A magical sash is like no blow can kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It protects you from any killing blow. So if you try to get your arm cut off, it won't do it. If you get stabbed, nothing. So it's a magical. So it still has that fantasy element to it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not completely.
It
grounded.
doesn't ignore
Yeah.
what King Arthur, Merlin, and all those sorcerers or sorceresses, wizards were about.
Right, because you haven't seen the King Arthur movie, the other one with Clive Owen, right? Because that one's grounded more in reality. There is no
Like
magical
regular
powers.
knights.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
knights, and it's just fighting. They're fighting like these barbarians. And Merlin, remember he said he's a madman? Mm-hmm. Merlin's like a wild man in this one. He's not like crazy. He's just a wild man. He lives in the forest.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not magical. There's like no magic in this. It's so if you want to watch. So this one has more fantasy in it than the King Arthur one with Clive Owen and directed by I think Antoine Fuqua. Actually, he's the one that directed
Nice.
Training Day and all that, right? So
So for you guys just wondering, Merlin in the Arthurian lore isn't really depicted as that intellectual wizard gentleman. Like how you would typically think of a wizard, he's like depicted as a crazy hermit in the forest. That's what me and Freddie were talking about.
it's I'm not sure how accurate that movie is to the lore, but it's an entertaining movie. It's got a lot of actions, a lot of
I feel like every director and writer can take liberties, you know?
But so he gets all set up to go on his quest. He's very reluctant, but it's cool because there's that scene where he's just riding his horse, and then the kids are following him,
Yeah.
and they're like screaming at him, like trying to tell. Like I think they're like admiring him, aren't they? Like,
I think so.
Yeah, because he's a local hero.
Yeah.
He's known across the lands as a hero.
I'm assuming because of that puppet show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't acknowledge them. He just keeps riding his
What a
horse.
dickhead.
Like, what a dick. I mean, yeah, I thought he was a dick. I'm like, you acknowledge those kids, man. They like worship you and shit. Like,
Stop
riding-
pretending like they have the plague.
Yeah, but yeah, so you get to see that long shot of all the landscape of their kingdom. Like it's dreary, it's gray.
It's
like
winter.
Winter. Yeah, it's just like it's dark. It's just like it does not look welcoming. It's like I do not want to live in this kingdom. This kingdom looks completely looks like shit. But then he gets to his first test, I guess, which would be I think it's generosity.
Yeah, the kid.
Yeah, the scavenger. Actually, he's played by that actor. He's in a lot of movies. He was in Killing the Sacred Deer. He's in what's that? Dunkirk, the Christopher Nolan movie. Mm-hmm. And he's in a lot of movies. Which one? Joe
With Nicolas Cage.
I haven't seen it.
Damn, that's a movie we should do. Joe is good.
Here's the thing. I have no interest in watching that movie for some reason. I don't know why. What it is.
You just got to give it a chance.
I don't know.
That's where Nicolas Cage pulls out his acting chops, man.
Well, I just never had any interest. Anyway, when I was talking about Joe. So who cares? But no, he plays a scavenger. He's got that bit part. But when you see him, like his most recent movie that I've seen him in was Saltburn. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
No, it's good. I'm not saying it's horrible. I just mean it's not. No, it's not for everyone. If you want to, you can watch Saltburn. I'll watch Joe.
Did you like Saltburn?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Because it's different. Because I like Joe, and if you're gonna make me watch a movie that's shit,
It's not shit. It's good. I'm saying it's not for everyone. It's a good movie. It's just not for everyone.
Yeah, like The Green Knight.
Yeah, but you might not like it.
Well, we'll see. Yeah. Saltburn.
Yeah, but anyways, back to the actor that is it. I think his first name's Barry, but I forgot his last name. But when you see him, he plays a scavenger, so he's like scavenging this like war torn. Is it like?
Yeah,
battlefield.
Battlefield. Yeah.
So I think his brothers just died or something.
Thought about his parents died. His mother tried to keep him alive. She disappeared. His two brothers went. They never came back.
Yeah, that's right. So Gawain has to go to the Green Chapel. I forgot to mention that. That's where his journey is supposed to end.
Yeah, he's like, where you headed? Up north towards where? The Green Chapel.
Because that's where the Green Knight resides.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Green Chapel is?
Gives him directions.
Yeah.
Right, and then he doesn't. He just keeps. And then Gawain just keeps riding his horse.
Yeah, he's like, my thanks.
Yeah.
Is that all my? What did he say?
Is that all my or that's not all my help is worth to you, or something like that? Like,
yeah. You have my thanks, and he says it twice. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And he says it again.
Yeah, and then he's like, and then that's when the scavenger has to say, "Don't I get some money for it?" Kind of thing.
He's just begging for it.
Yeah, and then he just gives him like a coin.
Yeah, single coin
or something. So it's cheap. At first, he doesn't even acknowledge like.
Oh, was that coin gonna really help you if you have to go travel? Like,
yeah, to your death, pretty much.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna go die.
Yeah,
just give him like half of it.
So he failed his another virtue, which is generosity, which is like a knight would be like, take my money, thank you, my thanks. You know, that's what they're supposed to do.
Or at least give him more than a coin.
Yeah, give him more than a coin, and not have to wait for the person to ask for it to give it to him, because the guy had to ask for it before he even gave him the coin.
Right.
That's what made it even worse, because as a knight, if he asks, I know how to get to the chapel even quicker. Oh, my thanks. And then give him money right off the bat without him asking. So he failed that one. He failed the generosity.
And he gets it back twofold.
Yeah, and he comes back. Yeah, he goes in the forest and he gets ambushed.
By that same kid and his friends.
Kid. Yeah. Do you think they would ambush him if he gave him more money, though?
I think that's the interpretation.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking, like, okay, was this all planned? Because at this point, I'm thinking, well, then fuck this kid. I want to give him money either, fucking guy. Right. You know, but
I think if he was generous enough and he didn't have to ask more than once, maybe not.
Yeah, I think if he gave him a lot of money, he might have not done it. But yeah, so.
But based off his directions, and now I'm assuming after he got free and started running towards the chapel, I'm assuming that the kid gave him correct directions. So if he was generous, they would have left him alone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they won't have to rob him because they have enough money.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So that's where I was just like, so yeah. So and as soon as he gets like caught and like ambushed, he starts crying.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not a knight.
Yeah, I'm not a knight. He's like, you look like a knight.
You smell like a knight.
Yeah.
He runs that blade on his tunic.
On his like the chainmail or whatever he has. And then, he's wearing a yellow cape too, for some reason. Well, I'll get into what my interpretation of that is later. But yeah, so they tie him up, which is a cool scene. This is a cool scene. I like this scene because they take his horse.
They break the shield.
And they leave everything else.
Fuck around with the axe.
Well, obviously they probably take his money too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fuck around with the axe, and then we forgot to mention the Green Knight leaves the axe there.
Yeah.
When he leaves, when he got his head cut off, and then he picked his head up and he left. But he left the axe because he's like, I want you to give it back to me in a year. Right.
At the Green Chapel.
Green Chapel. And then, so you see him tied up and he's like, just tied up. He can't do anything.
Yeah, he's
just whimpering. Yeah, whimpering and stuff. And then a very cool scene. I'll let you talk about it because you like the scene too, but you can describe this scene. It's very cool.
It's a close up and then it pans one way. And then it does a slow pan, gets slower. Then you see Gawain, he's in a skeleton.
Yeah, he's
like, what the hell happened?
Time has passed and his body's rotten.
He essentially died.
It's like he died there and had in the exact same position. It's like he didn't even move. It's like, Like, you didn't even try and crawl or anything.
Right.
Like, you just accepted your fate, or you're just that much of a pussy.
Yeah, and then it reverses the other way faster, and it slows back, and it's back to Gawain trying to get out of the knots.
It's like the director's trying to show you like the future or something, like time. This is what happens with time.
His vision, if he didn't do anything.
Yeah, time is inevitable. Like, if you don't do something, this is what's going to happen to you, kind of thing.
And
there's a lot of interpretation of that. There's a lot of symbolism in that one scene.
Yeah, and then rewinds back to the future, to the past,
present.
or the present. Excuse me. Yeah.
And then that's when he's like starts struggling more, and he starts crawling towards his items that the scavengers left, and then he cuts his ropes off from the axe. Was it the axe he uses?
I thought it was a blade. I can't remember.
Well, he frees himself finally, and now he doesn't have a horse. He's got nothing. He just has his axe, pretty much.
Yep.
That's it, because the scavengers took everything else. And then he keeps going on his journey, and then he meets Winifred. Now he's he's trying to take.
I always forget her name. Yeah.
That's based on a popular story too. The Ghost of Winifred.
What's the story? Do you know anything about
Same thing, about trying to find her head.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not an expert. I just know that's based on that story. But that's usually, it's about Winifred. So he goes, sees the house, seeks refuge in there, and then the Winifred comes in, right? Mm-hmm. And he like
scares him.
He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. We need to take a refuge, and I didn't mean to. I mean you no harm. I'm just here, right, or something like that." And then she's like, "I need you to find my head."
He tries to touch her, and he's like, "What are you doing? Don't touch me. You know better."
Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Gawain tried to touch her, and then she's like, "No, don't touch me."
Right.
And then he's like, "Yeah." Then she's like, "I'm looking for my head," and then he's like, "Well, is your head on your shoulders?" And then he's like, "Whether I'm a ghost,
real or a spirit?" Yeah.
He's like, "What difference does it make? I'm looking for my head.
I need your help, right?
I need your help, and I'm looking for my head," something like that, right? And then he explains that basically a soldier or a knight came. Was it a knight or a soldier? Something came to
nobleman.
A nobleman came to her house, and she went to bed with him, and then he came back and killed her and cut off her head.
Yeah, he wanted to bed her, but she wouldn't let him. Ran away and came back and cut off her head. Yeah,
cut off her and threw it in the lake. So he's asking Gawain to retrieve her head from the lake, and then this is where he fails his third one, which is
this is super asshole.
This is what courtesy.
Yeah.
He says, "What do I get out of this?"
Yeah. Will I get a reward for doing this? And she's like,
"How dare you ask me that?"
Yeah, how dare you?
Right. So he fails the third test pretty much horribly. Like that is a dick thing to say. "Oh, what's in it for me?" That's a selfish response for sure.
Absolutely terrible.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he actually does do it, but too late. He already failed.
Yeah,
because he
should have just done it.
He should have done it. He's like, "Of course, my lady, I'm going in." Boom, done. Grab the head. Here you go. So it goes in the lake, finds the skeleton, the skull. It's pretty crazy because you see like the hair, her red hair on there too. It's kind of like, so you know, like, okay, that's her head, but as soon as he picks it up, she's gone. Yeah. But then goes back in the house and the skull turns into her head.
Yeah, and he drops it.
Drops it. Like, ah. And then she says something. Does she not say something? The head.
The green knight, someone you know, I believe.
Yeah. Was it the head that says it to him?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's in like the real form.
Yeah, when it's real form, and then it goes back to the skull, and then
I'm pretty sure that's what she says.
Yeah, because he says that someone says the Green Knight is someone you know.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. My apologies, listeners, but I'll have to watch it again. Or when you watch it, you know. At this point, you've already seen the movie. You've already seen this movie, so you know what's going on. But he put the head back on the skull back on the bed with the body. To but then he leaves again. And then this is where he's in the cave.
Starving.
He meets the fox.
Fox first.
And then this is where he fails his other test. Because as soon as he sees the fox, what does he do? He launches a rock at it.
Yeah.
And then lets him in after. But he fails because this fox becomes his like companion. Right? But he already failed that. He even fails at the end too. They failed friendship twice.
Right.
He tried to kill it after with the axe.
Right.
Like, what the fuck, man? That's why I'm talking about. This guy is at least past one of these things. Do you have like no morality in you at all? Like, oh my god. But yeah, so gets the fox. Yeah, he's starving now.
And he's trucking up that hill, and then just the worst fall I've seen.
Oh,
I feel like when he tripped, the hill got steeper all of a sudden. He's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And he wakes up and eats those mushrooms.
Yeah, and he immediately pukes them out, and they're hallucinogens.
That's how I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was magic mushrooms.
Yeah, I was like, are those giants, or he's just fucked up on those magic mushrooms?
Yeah, because he starts hallucinating because he sees the Green Knight in the distance, but it's not.
But the only reason I don't think they're hallucinating is because the fox starts talking to him. Right?
Yeah, I don't think the giants I don't think the giants were hallucinations. I think they were real.
I think
think it was just that when he saw the Green Knight in the fog, that was the hallucination.
Oh, that part. Okay, fair enough. I thought the giants were hallucinating. I was like, I can't tell
because it turned out to be a tree or something.
Yeah, but with the light.
Yeah. So he thought it was the Green Knight, but he's hallucinating. But this is how dumb he is too. He doesn't know what mushrooms to eat. Like he has no survival skills. You know what I mean? Like he's just completely useless.
Just eating whatever.
Yeah. And he tried to give it to the fox. Fox like, nope.
Yeah.
Right. The fox didn't eat it. Fox like, no, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna eat this.
Right.
Yeah. And then he gets help, and then that's when he encounters the giants. That was a cool scene. See, I like that scene with the giants, like you were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy about them.
Yeah. They're just big humans.
People. Just big gray people.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're not wearing clothes. They're naked. Just walking. They're just walking like a herd, like a tribe.
Is it just me, or after the fox howled and the giants start doing it, does it sound like whales to you? Kind of sounds like whales, like whale.
The giants?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember how they sound.
The fox.
I remember that scene. I just don't remember what the giants. How the giants sounded.
One big giant turns around and starts howling. I don't know. I thought it was whale calls. Right. I was like, that sounds sick.
Yeah, because the design of that scene was really cool. Like, because that's when Gawain asks, "Can I get a ride?
Can I get a ride on your shoulder to the valley?"
Yeah, and I'm just like, wow.
You lazy piece of shit.
Yeah. But then they're about to pick. That's what weirded me out too. Because like first you ask for a ride, so the giant is reaching for him. So am I thinking, is he trying to kill him, or is he going to pick him up and put him on his shoulder to give him the ride? But either way, Gawain cowers away and runs away.
Fucking flinches.
Yeah, I'm like, you just asked them for a ride, motherfucker, and they're trying to pick you up probably and put you on the shoulder. You know, even then you're like, nah.
Right.
And then that's when the fox is like growls and it scares them off, I guess, or just like tells them to fuck off, pretty much. And then they leave.
Don't do it.
Yeah, because our interpretation of that is the fox wants him to continue his journey. He has to do the journey himself. He can't have help. He can't take the easy way.
Well, yeah, our interpretation is the fox is his mom because the voice actress is the same as the fox's voice.
Well, because she hasn't talked yet in this one. Not to the end.
Near the end.
Yeah, that's when
I can spoil stuff, people.
Yeah.
This is a spoil for.
Yeah, exactly, right? And he has to continue the journey up by himself. Giants leave, and that's is when they get to. Is this when they get to the chapel now? No, he gets to the Lord and Lady's house.
Yeah, he's starving.
Yeah.
He's running through the forest, and then he sees this random house, starts knocking, and then he gets in, and what did the guy say? Welcome! And he passes out.
Yeah. And then he wakes up on like a nice bed in the castle, and it's the Lord played by Joel Edgerton, and then the lady.
Joel Edgerton just like patted him down.
Yeah.
Why am I naked? Where are my clothes?
And he's like, "You're safe here. You know, stay here.
You're amongst friends.
You're amongst friends. Yeah. We know about you. Gawain who slayed the Green Knight or something like that.
There's subtext to that.
Yeah.
I know you. We all know you.
Yeah. But I heard there was a theory about the Lord was actually the Green Knight too.
Yeah. That's because it's in the original
is it?
story. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's revealed that he's the Lord. I'll tell you more once we get closer to the end.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I just heard that was a theory, and then the lady's played by Alicia Vikander too. So I'm thinking, because I thought, is he hallucinating this right now? Is he just dreaming that he's in this house because he just sees who he cares about, which is Alicia Vikander, and he's just using her face, and it's just like who she imagines.
I think it was just another test from the Green Knight or his mom or
or whoever's setting it up. So so the Lord says, "Oh yeah, you can stay here." The Green Chapel is very close. You don't have to worry about a day's journey or something.
Or what day is it? It's the 21st. Oh, I gotta go. No, it's like, close.
It's close.
1 day's journey.
Yeah, so stick around. But then he tells him an offer. He's like, hey, whatever I hunt out there, the Lord says this, whatever I hunt out there, I will give it to you, all the spoils from the hunt. But you have to return the favor by giving me something from the house.
Yeah, anything you find in the house.
Anything you find in the house, you must give it to me.
Yeah.
As a payment.
then he goes,
which is a weird request because like this is your house, dude. Why do you want me to give you? I can just take like a fucking wine bottle. And go here, you go. Oh, thanks.
and then he's like, everything in your kingdom is probably yours. What can I give you? He's like, oh, you'll never know. Or, we'll see, right?
But there's like really cool. Yeah, so he gives him like all this like dead animals and stuff from the hunt for food and stuff. For he's like, I don't need this. It's only 1 day's journey. He said, he's like, it's for your journey home.
Yeah.
Right. This is food for your journey home. But I love the monologue that Alicia Vikander does, or that the lady does, because when they talk about the Green Knight.
Yeah.
Because
and the colors.
Yeah, because Gawain's like, oh, it's just rot. You know, he's like green as the rot, and then she's talking about like the Green Knight as her metaphor of him. It's like your footprints will always fade to nature. Mm-hmm. It will be covered by green, meaning like footprints and literal footprints, and also like your footprint on this earth. Yeah, is how I pictured it. It's like after time, the more time passes, your footprint on this earth will be long forgotten, but nature will always
be there.
So it's very, very good monologue. I just like because the Green Knight to me, he symbolizes nature. He symbolizes time. He symbolizes death. Because she even said all your possessions, all your stuff that you hold dearly will be gone.
Yep. Because
the green will take it over. So all the stuff that we've accumulated in our material possessions in life, when we're gone,
means nothing.
Means fuck all.
Yeah.
Because the time will swallow it up. The green will swallow it up. The
dialogue is so good in this.
It's really good. The thing, because even like castles that we build, the bridges, buildings,
covered in
anything,
moss,
it doesn't matter. It's just
vines,
it will always be covered
trees.
by the green. Yeah, is what he's trying to say by time. And it was very cool. It was very good. And then I liked the shot of it because it just lingered on her. There was no cuts. Yeah. And it just kind of pushed in on her slowly. And it was great. But it's just like, because this whole movie is also about facing your own mortality too, I think. Because eventually you're going to have to face your mortality. It's a pretty grim movie, guys.
Well, this this section has a double meaning. Well, we'll continue and then I'll talk about the double meaning. Which section has double meaning? This whole test with the Lord and the lady.
Right. So yeah, well, she after said that monologue, it's just basically another thing I just kind of realized in that thing. I'm like, oh yeah, so it's about facing your own mortality. You have to own up to it one day. No one can escape the death.
Yeah.
Eventually,
inevitability.
It's inevitable, right? So it's just how are you going to go out, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that's really what it is, like with courage, bravery, or a coward, or whatever it is. And then that was a nice scene between the three of them, and then it cuts to the lady in his room,
waking him up,
and it's daytime, and she's wearing because his sash got stolen too by the scavenger too. We forgot to mention that.
She has it,
and then she all of a sudden has it, and he's like, "Where'd you get that?" And this scene's very sexual and erotic, and this is his next test, which is chastity. He's asking where she got the sash, and I don't remember how she responded. She says she made it for him.
Yeah, made it for him or something like that.
She's like, it's not like his sash. It's like it's another sash or something. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, what? There's another sash that's green? But because she says she made it, or it's from the house, and then she starts saying like, oh, do you want it? He's like, yes, and it's very sexual. Is she real or not? I can't tell if she's real right now or not. This is why I'm just confused.
She's doing it because later she wipes her hand on the sash. And
that's right. Yeah. And then after he finishes. Yeah. And so this scene is very...
You're no knight.
Yeah. But this scene's very... It's not for everybody. It's a very sexual scene, very sexually charged. There's no nudity or anything. It's just very sexually charged. And then after he finishes, she wipes it on his sash. And then she says, "You're no knight." Yeah. Because you just failed your other test, you idiot.
Yeah. The dread he gave into the temptation.
Yeah, he gave into the temptation and lust. Right?
Yeah.
And then, so he gets the sash back, puts it on. And then but since he found the sash, he's supposed to give it to the Lord.
Yep.
Yet he, being the dumbass that he is, hides it from her. He's like, "Oh, I don't have anything to give to you." I'm like, fucking guy, what is this guy? Because he needs that sash because he's scared to die. He wants to protect him. Yeah, so then that's when the Lord's like, okay, well, I have a fox. I found this fox. But I'll give it back. I'll give it to you. And it's still alive. It's the fox. It's his friend. It's his friend. Yeah, so then that's when he continues on his journey. But now he has a sash, he's got his axe, and now his final
The true test.
The end of his journey is coming up, which is the Green Chapel. So
Going back, there's a difference between the movie and the story. In the story, he receives 3 kisses from the lady, which then he has to return to the Lord, hence their promise.
Yep.
Right? But in the movie, he only gives the 1 kiss and keeps the sash. In the story, he gives 3 kisses but keeps the sash.
Okay.
Because of the fatal blow. The subtext around that whole testing, aside from temptation and his chastity, is how a stranger acts in a foreign land. We're not going to get into it. When you visit a foreign land, how you should act, how you should behave.
Well, because they don't understand the culture. They don't understand the...
But here, technically, Gawain did a good job. He failed, but he failed gracefully because he held himself accountable how he was how he treated the foreign land when he was in it. So, and the green sash will actually come later on.
He wasn't disrespectful, even though he failed.
Yeah. So
he failed forward.
Yeah, he failed forward.
Okay.
So what the director really, this is in the AMA and he confirmed it, the Ask Me Anything. The director said, yes, Gawain fails, but he doesn't fail completely in each test.
Right.
So he does something right.
He failed the chastity part. But there's other parts of the night.
Like he doesn't completely fail. Yeah. He does fail, but he doesn't completely fail for each test.
Like he still has some kind of nobility of what he did.
So when you look at the friendship, he didn't like kill the fox. He just like, oh, the fox not running. Okay, you can stay with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He still failed.
Yeah, he still failed.
Yeah, he's just feeling forward, but he's still an idiot.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
Yeah. So, but the Lord catches the fox and gives it back to him. So now he's got his companion back. So, so the fox is back. So now they're on their way to the Green Chapel, and he's got the sash with him. He's got the axe ready to go, and then the fox starts talking to him now, because this is right before he's going to the Green Chapel, and the fox is his mother's voice, and then she's saying, "You don't have to do this. You can just turn around and go home. It's dangerous. You can just come back home." And then Gawain's like, "No, I gotta," being a petulant child, just swings the axe at the fox, tries to it doesn't hit him, luckily, but that's failed the friendship part again. Yeah. Guy's trying to help him, and this is how he repays it, by trying to kill you. It's like, nice, good job, Gawain. You are doing great. So so the fox runs off. Now he's at the chapel, and he sees this is a cool scene, because you see the Green Knight just in hibernation. He's just chilling, because it's not the time yet, because it's not Christmas morning yet. So Gawain's just waiting at the chapel. I think he waits for 2 days or something like that. A couple days.
Well, if it's the 21
at the Lord's house,
he spent another night. This is the 22, and then
he spent 2 nights there.
Yeah, so 23. So he spends a day. 24. He gets there.
Day, yeah. And then Christmas morning, arise, and then I like the sound, and you see you hear the.
I love the sound effects.
The sound design is really good, and then you hear the bark crackling, the wood cracking, bending, and you see he's he's attached to vines from the wall, but you just see him break him off, and then he gets up, and then he sees Gawain there. He's like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd come." Right? He's actually there, and he's like, "Are you ready for your blow? Are you ready for me to return the blow?" And he's like, "Yes." Right? Just kind of you can tell he's not.
Just shaking his head. Yeah. I'm ready.
Yeah. And every time he's about to swing, he's like, no, I'm sorry. He flinches. And then he's like, the knight's like, did I flinch when you struck my head from my body, kind of thing? Did I do it?
You know what's funny? In the story, the Green Knight feints 2 hits and laughing about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, while Gawain is flinching.
Oh, okay. So he flinches in the story too.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you read? I thought you didn't read the story.
No, I just quickly searched the differences.
Oh, the difference between the two.
Yeah.
The story and the movie. Gotcha. So yeah, he flinches 2-3 times too in this. Every time the Green Knight's trying to hit his head, he flinches, and then he's just but I'm like, dude, you have the sash on too, because he's got the sash on. So, but he's being a coward, and then eventually, it cuts to him I can't do this, and he runs off. He runs off, and then the Green Knight's just just standing there, okay.
He runs lost for words.
Yeah,
he went all the way here.
Yeah, and then just to run away.
Oh no, he says the important line. He's like, I can't do this. He's like, you had a whole year to find your courage.
Yeah. And he runs off. He can't do this, and then he finds his horse that the scavenger took. It's there magically all of a sudden.
It's him.
Yeah, it's him or it's either a hallucination
You
or
can think of it as like
it's either that or a vision.
flashback or vision before he dies.
Because I'm like, is it a hallucination or is it actually the Green Knight showing him his future?
No, it's just his hallucination.
Because I don't think
I'm gonna go with the hallucination for him because it's the same thing when he was tied up, where it spun around and then it spun back, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta get out!" Right?
Yeah, but is that a hallucination? But that's what I mean. Is it a hallucination or is it a premonition? And like someone's showing him this
I think it's a bit of column A, bit of column B.
Yeah, because if he was just hallucinating that, I don't think he would envision himself being a bad king based on his character.
I think so, because he's been terrible
not,
up until now.
Yeah, but he hasn't figured that out yet. At this point, he figures it out after he sees the premonition.
No, I think like the subtlety, like.
No, that's my interpretation. Is that either the mom was showing it to him, like every time that he sees a premonition, I always thought it's like someone's showing him this. Like it's not him envisioning it; it's someone. It's like he gets to glimpse his future because and that's the only way he will understand and learn. Like, do you understand what your choices are doing right now? This is what you're going to do in the bigger scale of things. You're the next fucking king, and look where it's leading you. So I saw it, but I didn't know who. I thought it was maybe the mom or the Green Knight was kind of
just fucking
with him and showing him, and then that's when he's just like, oh, shit.
I could see that,
but I don't know. That's just my interpretation.
How I interpret it is, in every test, there was always a comment or something that happened that he kind of figured out why he fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like with the beggar, he should have gave more money. That's why he was put in this situation. Yeah. With the late Winifred, right? He asked, "Do I get a reward for this?" And she's like, "No. Why would you ask that?"
How dare you say that?
And then there's like this silent awkward. He's like, "Yeah, shit. I shouldn't have asked that." Yeah. You know, the fox. He scared the fox, but it ended up, quote unquote, protecting him from the giants. However you want to see that. Mm-hmm. The lady and the Lord, you know, the Lord saved him. He did so much stuff, and then he gave in to temptation, and then the lady's like, "You're no knight," right? There's like these little subtle keys that I think that's how I interpret it as helping him better himself. Yeah. So that ended up being kind of like his. But
that's where I'm going with, because like all these people he encounters. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're real or not, because one's a ghost. Yep. Right? And he sees giant, he's hallucinating, and then he goes into that lady, but the lady looks exactly like Essel,
yeah.
And stuff. And he's like, so I'm thinking to myself, is he just being put in these situations? And then the scavenger takes all his stuff, but you never see him again.
Yeah.
All right. And so you don't know if what he's experiencing. Well, I don't know if he's experiencing is real or if it's just someone fucking with his head, and he's just literally just walking, and he's just being like people like from the outside looking in at him might think he's just some crazy guy doing crazy shit.
He's just losing his mind.
But for him, he sees all these things because like the ghost isn't like, it's just, you know what I mean? That's why I was just like, is someone just fucking with his head to make him learn on this journey and just making him go on this journey?
I think
like a mind trip.
I think he can interpret it either way or another way, because the ending leaves so much for interpretation.
Yeah, it does. Right? The whole movie leaves. There's so much. Like I mean, it's very. There's so many. You can make so many theories up for this movie. Like that's how I saw it. I was like, no, that's not how I saw it. That's what I was questioning. I'm like, is he really experiencing the ghost? Like, did he actually see this ghost, or is it all in his head? Like, is the mom putting it in his head? Because the mom's able to, like you were saying at the beginning, Arthur, she's able to see the future, or make you see shit.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, because the mom is the fox.
There's also that like
and even the fox is a magical.
That woman, after he reaches the climax, there's that blind woman just staring at him.
Yeah.
When he runs out of the bedroom.
Like, because is that his mom using as a overseer, like just a seer looking into the. That
I'm not sure of. I'm going to assume so.
That is why I was like, okay, is he? So I don't know if he's, like you said, hallucinating him becoming king, or if it's a vision of him becoming king and someone's showing it to. Because remember, I said I thought the mother was a villain. Yeah. But obviously, after watching this movie, I'm like, no, she's actually just trying to protect her son and make him a good man, and showing him what a.
That's how I saw it too. Yeah. It's like her plan to help her son develop to become
the king, because he's next in line, and he has to be a good king, or the whole kingdom, everyone's done. Right. So that's why I was like, okay, is this Green Knight making him see this, or the mom's making him see this vision? That's where it's confusing me. not confusing me, but that's where I question it. So like it's this whole thing just been a dreamscape, like
An
a dreamscape.
elaborate dream.
Yeah, of him. Well, he's actually going on his journey, but he's not actually experiencing in reality. It's just in his head, and he's just that's why he's starving. That's why he's like, oh, whatever. Because I think that he's getting the fox is like.
I feel like he's experiencing it, but it's all through like it's all tangible, but through magic.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, when you said that, oh, he's hallucinating. I'm like, I don't know if he's hallucinating. That's one theory, and then there's one that he's having a vision, or it's just
either or
that is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
is
not,
what's going to happen.
And he just maybe he doesn't even see this. Maybe he's not even seeing this. This is just for the audience to see what is going to happen when he becomes king. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just still trying to find his courage, and he has no idea that he's going to be a shit king. All right, maybe that's just for us. But yeah, you see the vision, and oh my god, you hate him even more.
Yeah.
You're like, holy.
So he takes the horse, goes back, has sex with Essel.
Has a baby.
That's later. He gets knighted for his achievements.
Yeah.
You get the sword dubbing.
Yeah.
And then
dubbed the Sir Garwin. Now he's a knight.
And then King Arthur is older and more frail. Hands him Excalibur. King Arthur. This is why I think it's like a vision, because he lays on the bed and he just fades. They just crop him out and they fade him to zero.
Who, Arthur?
Yeah.
I just thought it was just passage of time.
Yeah,
he's just gone. That's why I was just, it's confusing me.
And then you get the really cool scene where he's around the knights and they crown him. Then he has the baby. Essel has the baby. This is something I didn't even think of. Was it Merlin? Yeah. Merlin takes the baby. Yeah. I was like, that's Merlin?
This was Merlin.
Yeah. That went over my head. That was awesome. And then they throw the pile of chump change on her bed.
Yeah, basically he paid her to have a kid. Yeah. And he didn't actually love her. Like, she loves him. Yeah. Like, she even gave him the bell at the beginning. Yeah. The thing that rings. Yeah. Because apparently there's some symbolism with that too. There's one where it's like people that went to church a lot wore bells. Another interpretation is because she was a prostitute.
Yeah, I heard
it's supposed to signal that
the unclean and prostitute.
Yeah. But there's both. There's one for like churchgoers because she's a person of faith, wears a lot of bells apparently, and then there was the other side. So I'm like, well, which one? It could be, I guess, open interpretation. Yeah, open. Because she's both. She's a churchgoer and she's a prostitute. So it's like
gotta do what you got to do to survive, right?
But yeah, so yeah, he takes her baby to raise a son. It's a son. But yeah, pays her the money and doesn't even make her queen. Like just pays, I'm out, and then he marries an actual queen, like royal blood. He starts strategizing battles and stuff, and then everyone dies. His son dies. Right?
Yeah, dies in battle.
Yeah, that he probably started and probably had a horrible strategy for, and got people killed.
We should say my favorite thing. One of my favorite things about this movie is King Arthur's crown. It's all shiny. Yeah. There's gleam.
Regal.
Yeah. And then
because he's a good king.
Yeah.
He's a fair king, good king. He knows how to rule. He's a leader.
Right. And then when Gawain gets the crown, it's all tarnished.
Well, at first it's nice and it wasn't when he first got it.
It's even tarnishing then. And then near the end of the hallucination, it's like all tarnished. Like there's no shine. Yeah. Even on the queens, there's no shine, no glimmer, nothing.
Because he's not a good king.
And it's funny because I'm assuming the crown is made out of brass or copper or something, because the tarnish is, I don't know if it is meant to be like that, but the tarnish is like a green color. So I was like, that's pretty interesting.
Well, I didn't notice that crown tarnish thing. I didn't see that detail, but when you told me about it, well, that makes sense in the context of the film. Yeah. Like, he's a bad king, so his crown is dirty. So, yeah. And then the invaders are at the door, the barbarians at the door, or whatever they want to call it, right? And then you just see the king. There's no one around him. It's just him and his wife, or his queen, and his mom. And their new child.
The baby.
Yeah. The baby. But even that scene is very powerful too, because all this he has no subjects around him. Yep. He just has like 2 soldiers, and there's no one in that room. It's a huge room. Yeah. There's no one defending that. So it's kind of like, wow, they're either all dead, or you killed them all, or you executed them, or whatever.
Or they died.
Or something.
They left.
Yeah. And then at the end, you just see him sitting on the throne, looking at the door, about to break down. But then you see the wife, the queen, and the child run off one direction. The mom leaves the other direction, so he's completely alone. Like, he has nobody now. And then it cuts back.
Oh no, the sash removal scene.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, he's still wearing this, and that's why he's still wearing the sash, because I guess that's to symbolize that he actually did get a blow to him, but he didn't die because he was wearing the sash.
No, so
Or
I'm not sure how you want to
sure
interpret.
how you
I shouldn't
that.
say no. I'm not sure. So to
because I thought the sash was just keeping him alive because the knight did give him the blow, killing blow, but he just because he's wearing the sash, it's been protecting him the whole time until he whipped it off, and then boom, he finally killed himself.
how I interpret it is the reason why he became a bad king is because he couldn't fulfill his duty, but he was also relying on the sash because he can't die, so he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
So that's why, like,
cheating death.
yeah, he's cheating death. He's wearing the sash everywhere. Even when they got married, he's holding the sash with the queen, the new queen.
Yeah,
So he decided to remove it. I thought of it like as I got here because I was too confident in myself when I didn't accomplish anything, and the reason why I was confident is because I had this sash on this whole time.
safety net.
Yeah, he removed it to see what would happen.
Yeah, and his head came off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how I looked at it.
Yeah.
Man. And he snaps back,
Yeah.
and then he pulls the sash. He's still kneeled in front of the Green Knight.
Yeah.
Pulls off the sash. He's like,
Now
Nah,
I'm
I'm
ready.
ready.
Which is call back to the beginning where he said, "I am not ready."
Yeah.
So, and then, I've been a coward. My whole rule has been a coward because I can't even accept my mortality. I can't accept everything is based on this sash that I'm wearing.
yeah,
It's not. That's the only reason why I can do what I do. Right.
yeah.
But then he takes it off, and he's like, "Now I am ready." And then that's when the Green Knight kneels down and says, "Off with your head."
Oh,
But
and
it's-
he touches his neck.
Oh yeah, no, he touches his neck. And he's like,
I see you, my brave knight.
"Yeah, I see you, my brave knight." So because it's like his courage, because he took the sash off, he's ready to accept his blow. The one that he gave the Green Knight, he's ready to accept it back because that was the deal. He's honoring the commitment. The very final words are, "Now off with your head."
Yeah,
But he says it in a playful,
Yeah, and he smiles, smirks.
and he smirks. And so
How did you take it?
I took it as he didn't kill him.
Yeah, me too.
But then at the same time, it's like maybe he's just being a dick, and he's like, "Off with your head," and he cuts his head off. Yeah. So he could be being. So it's like you can interpret how the knight is. Is he a noble? Is he a villain, or is he a good guy? Maybe, but he's just nature.
I thought it was like off with your head, as in off you go.
Yeah.
With your head, fuck off.
Oh, okay,
fuck
yeah,
off
yeah.
and leave with your head.
I just thought just the way he delivered it. I'm like, I don't think he killed him. I think he just jokingly said that.
Yeah, me
and
too.
he just let him. Now that he's found his courage, like that's why I said, is this just his mom just testing him with these visions, saying like, "Yo, you finally found it. Now you can come back home, practice the virtues that you failed, but now you know what you need to do to become a man, to become noble, to become brave."
Yeah,
That's how I saw it as, because I'm like, well,
you
that's
finally
what,
hit
that's
that
what's
pinnacle of like all those virtues near the end.
Yeah. So I'm just like,
That's how I thought of it.
there is no true ending. It's just you can say that he did get killed. You can say he didn't.
He got fucked up.
You can say he still became a bad
The
king.
knight trolled.
Yeah, but no, it's a good. Yeah, so it ends like that, where it just ends with him saying off with his head, and that's it. It goes
A little
black.
smirk.
And there's a little smirk. That's it. But yeah, that's the Green Knight, and yeah, like we said, it's a very deep thinker. It's a very good character piece, and it's not for everyone because right now, from what we've explained, you can either have been intrigued by this or extremely bored
Or confused.
or confused. That could just be from us not knowing the context,
The
of
context,
the history
100%.
of the actual literature.
Oh, that'd be too much. We'd be here for like 6
Yeah,
hours.
there's no way I'm
That'd
doing
be like
that. I'm just talking about the movie here. I'm not talking about the how factual it is to the lore and all that. I'm just talking about the movie in itself. Mike always knows the literature part and stuff like that.
I don't always know. I just searched it up a
Well, you
little
do it for
bit.
predestination and all that.
I got lucky at university.
But for me, there are books that I'm not saying I don't read. I mean, there are books I've read that
I
made
don't
the
read
movie.
unless I have to.
But this movie, yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I would give it probably 7.5, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, probably.
yeah, I'd give it
Yeah.
8.5, 10.
The only thing that bugged me, like I said, was just how dark it was, and at the same time, it's just, because I'm looking at like, okay, if I'm looking at this movie, it's a good movie. The acting's great, the cinematography's great, but it's just there are some parts where there's too many questions. I get the whole, this is what I don't like about art house movies. They give you too much fucking like
Liberty.
liberty. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, give me like at least some kind of kernel of truth.
Yeah.
You know,
Something concrete.
Concrete. Like, I get if you want like one or two or three things that is open to interpretation, but there are some movies where it's like everything literally is open to interpretation.
It's too much.
It's too much. So some parts of Green Knight, I'm just like, okay, I
It's
would
kind
love.
of like. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I was just like, I would have liked to know, okay, what happened to the scavenger? Is this actually real? Is this in his head? Is his mom making him see this? Is the Green Knight real? Like, there are some things like, who's the Lord? Why does the lady look like Essel? Like, there are so many things like, oh, it's open to interpretation. Are the giants real? Is he hallucinating that? Is the fox real? Why is the fox talking? Why is the fox voice the mom's voice? There's just a lot of there's like, sometimes in my head I was thinking, I'm not saying I was confused, I'm just saying I would have liked some kind of like concrete, like, this is what it is for certain parts. Not the ending's great to leave that open to interpretation. That's the ending. That is open up to interpretation, but there are some things where it's just like,
I just like having those concrete points. So like the formula to your interpretation has to be based off those concrete points. It can't be like, it was all a dream. He's actually at home waking up from the brothel and nothing of that shit happened. Like, oh man, that's a cop out. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, it is a cop out. But that's the only issue I had with this movie. It's just there's just too many things open to interpretation.
I like to think it's magic. Like his mom planned it all. Yeah. Everything up to the Green Knight. Green Knight and everything included and up to the Green Knight. It's all magic.
Yeah, so yeah. It's all, well, if they have that content, I hate those ones where it's like they build up all this stuff and it's just like, didn't matter anyway because it was all a dream. But this one, it's like, yeah, what's real?
Magic.
Yeah, what's magic? What's magical here? What's real? Is the sash even real? Like, does it actually protect him from killer blow or not? Because he never actually gets the blow.
Right. Doesn't ever receive it.
Yeah, that's all in his head.
I think, if anything, all that happens is he hurts himself.
Yeah. But I do agree with you that this is all planned by his mom.
Yeah.
Absolutely is. The whole thing is his mom
100%
trying,
mom.
but not in a bad way, but in a way to say you need to be how to become a noble knight.
I want to help my child by developing the right virtues in him.
Yes,
that's how I saw it.
That's how I saw it. I think it's fine. At first, I thought she was going to be evil, but no, she's she's a good mother.
Well, I actually like that. There's no complexity in the story. Well, talking about an individual themselves and growing is already complex, but they didn't add any more complexity to that. Like, they didn't have like an actual antagonist by the traditional means of, there's someone after him or he has to fight someone.
Right.
You can say the Green Knight is an antagonist, but not in the way we think of like a bad guy.
Yeah, well, he just shows up at the end. He's not his antagonist throughout the whole movie. It's just he's at the beginning, he's at the end.
He's like, he is his own antagonist is how I interpret it.
Yeah,
but they didn't have
he's his own worst enemy.
Yeah,
he's keeping.
That's exactly what
he's stopping himself from becoming. He's stopping himself from becoming the man he needs to be because he's in his own way constantly because he makes and does stupid decisions.
Exactly.
But that's why I give this movie 7 to 8 because like sometimes it was too dark and I just couldn't. I get fed up with that. I hate when movies get too dark in scenes and you're just like, it's a pet peeve of mine. But also, as good as this movie was, I'm like, man, you left me with a lot of complex, like not complex, but a lot of unanswered questions. Like basically the entire movie is open to interpretation.
Yeah,
that's what kind of irked me. But at the same time, he still did a good job on how conveying the story itself. Though the story is good, it's just too much art house.
I don't remember any other independent movies or art houses that made me go off the wall with interpretation. Can you think of anything at the top of your head?
Like Green Knight was too much?
Yeah, too much.
Let's see. Not off the top of my head, but I'm sure
it's hard when you're. I was trying to think.
When you're on the spot, it's harder. I'm literally looking at my movie collection right now just to see if there's any movies that pop up in my head and be like, oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Oh, The Lighthouse.
I haven't seen that.
That one's got a lot of.
This is with William Dafoe
really William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson. Directed by Robert Eggers. But yeah, that one's got a lot of unanswered questions and like what's going on. Like, I mean, not as much as this one. Like this movie has a lot where I was just like, man, there's way too much to dig through.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can see why people are divisive with this movie because
I loved it. I liked every minute of it.
But here's the thing I know about you, Mike, is that you like these kinds of movies where it's like different.
Yeah.
You don't like because when it was a movie that people love, you're like, yeah, it was okay. And then when you're like, I love The Green Knight, best movie ever, and other people are like, the fuck you talking about? It's shit. So there's that. People like what they like.
I'm my own hypocrite. I'm my biggest hypocrite. Because, like, most of the time when I go, it's okay, it's because it's been, like, overhyped.
Yeah.
But then I'll come around and talk about The Green Knight. I'm like, yo, this movie's sick. And people watch it like, this movie sucked. I'm like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. Right? Like, even like True Romance. Like, you don't like True Romance. You think it was too overhyped for you. You mentioned it earlier.
It's okay.
I find True Romance to be a fucking masterpiece. I love True Romance.
So
right?
I was about to say, everyone who talks about True Romance is like 9.5 out of 10. I'm down at like a 6.5.
Yeah.
Maybe a 7 on a good day.
But that's what I mean. So, like, but that's just your taste in movies. It's very different because you always talk about when you recommend movies to me, they're not your conventional like blockbuster. They're like out there movies or like, oh yeah, just watch this one. This is actually pretty good.
Just random shit.
Random like movies that no one probably hear about. Like I hear about like I've heard about the movies. Like when you say Green Knight and stuff. Like there's other movies you recommended to me before. I don't remember. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But I just know that your palate is more
wild.
Yeah, it's
Don't
out
get
there.
me wrong. I like what's a popular one? The first Iron Man.
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man 1 and 2, Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
You know,
Like I like some of those movies. It's just I guess I like the formula to change once in a while.
Yeah.
And if I've been watching one type of formulaic movies that are just most popular with these people, it gets stale.
Right.
And then someone recommends something random and it's like, oh, that movie's sick. But I don't know if this is like the bias because I've been watching one type of movie and then I hit this one pocket. It's like, yo, that was different.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Because this movie is different. Green Knight is different. Everything Everywhere All at Once is different.
Yeah.
But divisive.
I like that movie. I can't believe people
But that's what I
like
mean. No, dude, there's a lot of people that do not like that movie. Because it's an art house picture. That's what I'm trying to say. These art house pictures, people like Love Lies Bleeding. Good movie, but guarantee you, divisive. People are gonna hate it because knowing what I know from other people, how I've recommended movies to friends and stuff, know what they like. I'm just like, okay, everyone's different. Everyone's got their movies. They're not gonna watch a certain movie because they know what it's about. Like, is it one of those like my friends like? Is it one of those like stupid like independent art house movies? I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking watching it.
Damn.
Because they don't like those movies.
I feel like that mentality is like
it's just because they're looking
different movies like The Prestige or
they're looking for entertainment. They want
Prisoners.
They want something to turn their brain off to, not think more. And this movie makes you think.
I'm an escapist,
dude. We like Doom. Okay, you can't say that you like these escape. We love Doom too. So we can't be a movie snob here.
Oh, I'm a big movie snob. Yeah, I'm just telling you, some people are just wrong.
No, I'm just no. Because because I'm just being like, Doom is not an art house movie, okay? And Doom is
the masterpiece of all.
But all I'm saying is that people, it doesn't matter if how high you build up a movie, it's not their type. Like True Romance was not your movie because you didn't like it.
I don't hate it. I still give it over a 5.
Yeah. Dude, over a 5 is not good.
I said 6.5 out of 7 on a good day. That's pretty good. 5 is like average. 5 is like, yeah.
Well, in what I think 5, I always if someone gives me a 5 out of 10 review, I'm not watching that movie. I'm like, no, I'm not watching it.
Dude, that's a passing grade.
Yeah.
The 5 is there's some good parts and there's some bad parts.
I find 5 as eh.
By the way, guys, you should take our rating as like grain of salt, like very face value. Don't go looking too deep because obviously Freddie has a different rating than I do.
Yeah.
Like 5 to me, like I'll watch that movie. Yeah. I'll even watch up to like a 4. 3, we're kind of pushing it.
Yeah.
3 is like, I would say 3 is like it's so bad it's good. And then 2-1 is just like trash. No,
but if it's so bad it's good, I would give it a higher rating.
Really?
I'd be like, okay, so I liked it because it was so terrible. Like, it was so bad it's good. I'm giving it like a 6 or 7. Everybody else is giving it like a 3 or 2. I'm like, that's shit.
I have no idea how my rating system goes. It's just on my mood.
No, me, because it's like, if I rate it on how much I enjoyed it. the entertainment factor of it, right? So there are movies that are 10. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 10 for sure because I'm always I can watch this movie forever and ever and ever and ever and never get sick of it. That's a 10, right? Movies that are like 8, 7. I'll watch them once in a while, right? But anything under 5, it's like one and done.
Damn.
It's like, well, I'm done. I'm not watching this again unless I have to fucking watch it to do a review.
So, I think a 10 is a hard one, man. A hard one.
Yeah, it's hard to be.
I don't give
you don't,
10s.
Really?
Right
I got 10s.
What did I give Hot Fuzz? I can watch that forever.
You gave it like a 7 or an 8, I think. I gave it a 9. No, you gave it an 8 something. I gave it a 9.
I thought I gave it an 8.5.
Yeah, you did. I gave it a 9. I think you gave it an 8.
That movie I can watch forever and ever.
No, but there are movies I give 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have any movies you give 10?
I'm not sure.
You want to know? One of them for me is Shawshank Redemption. That's a 10 out of 10.
Oh, that's a good movie.
No, that's a 10 out of 10.
Good movie.
I know. It's the 10 out of 10. I'm going to keep saying
He's
it.
just like, that's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm saying it. Usual Suspects for me is 10 out of 10. The Dark Knight's close, like 9.5.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Fucking rights, man.
Joker.
The Heath Ledger one.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't think it's that
And
high.
but that's me.
Like an 8.
See, there we go. Like there's
It's
another.
good, but it's not that good.
Really? Oh man, I think it's so good. And then you don't have any. I think you're just too picky. You're too finicky.
No,
Too
I just
finicky,
think
man.
10 is like the highest regard.
Yeah. So, but if you don't have a movie you can think of that's a 10, that means you're finicky. There's not one movie that you can give a 10.
Not
There's
at the top of my head. Maybe it has to do with a mood thing. I don't know.
Like even Back to the Future, I'll give a fucking 9.5 out of 10, even with all the plot holes because it's Back to the Future.
Yeah,
so it's great. Die Hard 1.
Give it 8.5.
First Die Hard, definitely in the 9s. Raiders of the Lost Ark, so many plot holes.
Maybe I just like to think of it like effort. The last 0.5 or the last one that gives you the difference between a 9.5 and a 10 is the effort.
Right.
An extra little bit of effort. Has nothing to do with the entertainment value of the movie.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's what I mean. It's like
you look at a classroom. How many people did you go to a class with? How many people normally? 40, 30 people in your class?
Yeah, in high school, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah,
Just general.
around 20 to 30.
And how many of them got 100% final grade?
I mean, like 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean final, like the final grade?
Their grade, their GPA average is
4.0?
Like,
well, it's rare.
perfect.
It's very rare.
That's how I'm thinking of it. It's the effort.
Well, I'm not listing like 30 movies I give 10 out of 10. I just gave you like 2 or 3 examples.
You just gave me like 3 movies.
No, I gave you Shawshank. No, Dark Knight was 9.5.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
10, I give Usual Suspects, Shawshank, most likely Aliens,
Aliens was a good movie.
10 out of 10. And I give but not everything's 10 out of 10.
No, I know.
Right?
That's why I'm saying it's hard for me to give a 10 out of 10 because
But our grading system is different. That's why. We're not grading on the same curve here.
that's why I was like so intrigued. I'm like, oh, we're pretty close. Like you gave it a 6.5.
We are
I gave it a
close.
7.5.
But we grade it on different things.
Yeah.
Because
So.
if you,
Anyways, this went on a big tangent. I'm just
'cause
saying.
if you're going on Shawshank, like, what would you give Shawshank then?
Oh, probably like 9.
Yeah, see, you want to give that a 10.
It's a good movie, but
It is
it's not
great
a
movie.
10.
It's a fucking masterpiece. But that's what I mean. Can you think of a movie this is why we're going on a tough tangent, because I'm trying to get out of you what is a 10 for you. Out of all the fucking movies that you've watched your entire life, there's not one movie you can think of that's a 10 for you?
Not on top of my head. I feel like
That means there
stresses
isn't.
me out.
Yeah, that's why I'm shocked. I'm like, there's not even one. Like, even Empire Strikes Back, not even The Crow, or
I'm not really a Star Wars guy, so
Okay, but here's the thing: you would give Green Knight like
an 8
yeah. See, you give it higher, right? Then most people will probably give it like
lower.
yeah, they'll give it lower.
I would say, yeah, between 7 and 8.
Yeah, I give it
On the mood.
because I gave it a 7.58.
Yeah,
Green Knight was good.
Like honestly, if I had to give it 2 ratings, if I'm in the mood to watch it, 7 or 8. If I'm not in the mood to watch it, it's like a 5 or a 6.
Right. No, but it's a good movie. Like
There's certain movies.
it's
Some movies you need to be in the mood for.
The Green Knight is an acquired taste.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
beer, and I hate beer.
Yeah. So if you don't like these kinds of movies, we've talked about it. You can sell it how.
You know what I'd give a 10?
But what?
Kung Fu Hustle.
See, I love that movie. I wouldn't give it a 10.
I saw that as a kid. Me and Johnny.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, there's stuff. It's steeped in the nostalgia for you. You have some memory with this, so you give it a 10 out of 10. It brings back some good childhood memories with you and Johnny. But if it comes as a critical aspect,
I fucking love that movie.
I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10, but I love that movie. I own that movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just, because you would not give Shawshank 10 out of 10, but you'll give Kung Fu Hustle 10 out of 10. That's what I mean.
I started to throw you off with that movie.
You're not wrong or anything. It's just a very...
I'd probably give Kung Fu Hustle like a 9 out of 10. I was just trying to throw you off. I was like, what's a movie that would throw Freddy off?
Like even The Godfather, I'd give 10 out of 10, the first one. The first Godfather.
You know, I'd give Heat 10 out of 10 for me.
There you go. Heat.
There
you go. 10 out of 10.
Casino's really close.
Goodfellas more than Casino for me. So that's The Green Knight. It's like I said, slow burn, character piece, very well made, very well directed, good story, but an acquired taste. Definitely not for everybody.
Huge liberty on interpretation.
Yeah. It leaves you open. So many puzzle pieces for you to fill in.
Yep.
It lets you understand the movie. It's not completely out there. Right? It guides you. It guides you.
I think it's one of those movies, if the more you watch it, the more it like marinates and sits with you and possibly open up more avenues for interpretation. Yeah. But there's a lot of hidden detail we probably missed, and I've only seen it twice.
Yeah. No, I just only saw it once, but I mean, I got the gist of it, and will I watch it again? Absolutely. It's not going to be like on my watch list every year. Like, I got to watch this movie all the time. No, it's just going to be one of those movies where like, I feel like watching this movie and just understand it more. It'll just pop up. But it's not like this is the movie. Yeah. But it's good. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. And for those that likes those more dramatic and more thinking pieces where you have to kind of turn your brain on for this movie and really get to like delve into the lore of it and the subtext, and not everything they're saying is literal. It's like you have to think deeper and go behind the meaning behind the dialogue just to see what's going on. That's the kind of movie. But if you're looking for entertainment, explosions, and just to turn your brain off, do not watch this movie. Stay away from it because it's not going to be for you. Yeah, definitely not.
You're a first-person shooter and you don't like LA noir, it's probably not the movie for you.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because it's very different. Both fun games, video games, but very different in the way they deliver it. So this is it. But let us know what you think of Green Knight, because hopefully you watched it before you listen to this part. But if not, you're probably... if you haven't seen it and you're listening to this, are you going to go watch it based on what we've said, or are you going to stay clear? We would like to know.
Let us know. Just remember, if you don't watch it, you're wrong.
Yeah, okay. My God. I don't know why every time I say something, this guy always has some kind of like, you're wrong, you're out it.
Yeah. It's Mike is right, is what this podcast is called.
We've already covered that. That is not the name of this podcast because that's a shitty name. But we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope we can what I hope is that maybe you don't watch these kinds of movies because you just don't know they exist, and then we help you discover them, because that's what the point of this podcast. We want you to discover these movies that you never heard of, and maybe this is your
just to pique your interest. Maybe you want to try something new.
Yeah, maybe this is your cup of tea, and you're like, oh my God, thanks for recommending this. I really want to look at some. I'm tired of watching movies that explode all the time. Or actually, I wanted something with more merit, with more meat to it. And hopefully we did that for you too, because it could go either way. You can either hate it or you absolutely love it, and it might even change your outlook on certain movies, because this might change your whole viewpoint. Like, oh wow, these movies can be entertaining.
Right.
So you never know. But let us know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we really, really appreciate it. But until then, have an amazing time, have an amazing day, and whatever you're doing, and keep being awesome.
See you next time. Ciao.